All right, here we are going live now. And we have DJ in here. We got Alter. So hope everybody's doing good. So yeah, I'm gonna go solo for a little bit here, and then after a little bit, I'll invite people in. So it's a live stream and a hangout. So here we are. There you go. Fix it up a little bit. So I'll wait for people to come in the chat. Hey, Neopunk. So we got 3 people in here. Yeah, sorry, the lighting's not the best. I don't know. I think it's just the color, the walls in here just. I saw the teaser, but I don't know what to make of it. Because I've never seen the original, any of those movies. I've never seen Toxic Avenger. I did see the teaser trailer. I just don't know what to make of it. Yeah, I know. Which is weird because I had some facial hair like the other day, and I'm like, well, let me start over. So I trimmed it down, and now I don't look it. But it is what it is. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go solo here for a little bit, and then maybe 45 minutes, and then I'll put the invites out there for anybody that wants to jump in. So if you want to come in, hang around, and we'll start bringing in people here. Hey, thank you, Drew. Well, yeah, happy birthday. Yeah, thank you. So we got Scotty, we got Steven. Hey, Steven. It's definitely been a while. But yeah, so my birthday is Tuesday. And I was going to do this tonight at 7 o'clock. But what happened was that at work, the whole building is shut down Wednesday. So now I have to go in tomorrow and I was going to take tomorrow, but I'm going to go in tomorrow and kind of, add in more hours. It's all good though. So, Tuesday, my birthday, I'll have that Wednesday off. And I kept going back and forth, and I'm like, should I do this tonight or Tuesday night where I have more time? But I think Saturday worked out, having it during the day here, everybody's around and stuff. Thank you, Preminator. Hey, Bobby. Okay, you're eating lunch right now, Scotty? Yeah, so like I said, I'm sorry the lighting's not the best here. I think it's the dark walls. But to let you guys know, I am currently looking for another place, something that's a little bit closer to work. But yeah, so I'm working on trying to get my own place. Hey, Common Rider. But that's a little side note. Frankenstein Legacy, I don't know much about. Maybe if I do that, nah. Yeah, I got that blanket there for a reason. It's funny because I saw you ask this question last night to Matt and Uncle Bill. Well, I'm going to go to Texas Roadhouse with Fabio. It makes sense. I'm going to give a carnivorous plant to Victor Salva. Braun Strowman can slam John Cena. Yeah, that's cool. You got a new phone? Yeah, so I haven't gotten anything for my birthday yet. I mean, I went bowling last night with some family. I've never seen The Prestige, but I have the DVD right there. I have it right here. I have the film right here, so I want to get the Blu-ray. If it is on Blu-ray, I'll definitely pick it up. But I've never seen it. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't know if you're going to be around here, say in the next 30 minutes or so. Um, I'll definitely put out the invite. Three Blind Mice horror movie. I don't know much about that. Hey, Sean Little. So we got Sean Little in here. Cameron screened The Abyss special edition out recently to a crowd. Yeah, I've heard it's been delayed quite a bit. Uh, who knows when when we're gonna get that? Probably never. Maybe after when James Cameron makes Avatar 52, we'll get that Abyss special edition. But I understand, you've been busy, Stephen. I'm trying to remember the last time we talked, but I think Matt Thomas he might join, but it might be later, like around 5:30. Uh, I mean, I'll go for a few hours here, and we'll see if he jumps in. And I know he's tied down. He wants to be here. I've never seen any of the Godfather movies. I know that's strange. I have the collection, like the DVD set in my collection, but I've never seen any of the Godfather movies. I've seen Halloween 2018, which I don't like. Halloween Kills, and I haven't seen Halloween Ends. Halloween Kills was awful. I've seen them. I've seen the last two Halloween movies, but I haven't seen the very last one. But this I just got today. I got this from. If you go to Walmart, they got some good horror T-shirts. Hey, Fadi, how you doing? Yeah. So if people wonder about what's left of the review requests, I just got done watching a Moscow Heat yesterday, and boy, was that awful. So if Flash Flex is wherever you're at, Flash, damn you. I'm just joking. But happened to watch that movie. If anybody has seen Moscow Heat with Alexander Nevsky, that's a bad movie. Maybe a fingernail better, but that's it. I don't like Rob Zombie's Halloween. I've seen it before. I haven't seen Halloween 2. So it's tough to say. Oh boy. Okay. John Cena. We're going to feed John Cena to the snakes on the plane. Victor Salva stabbed with a pencil. And we're going to throw Woody Allen to a jar. What is it? A giant jar of acid pickle juice? Sure. The first two Rush Hours are great. I was just rewatching a little bit of the first one yesterday on TV. It was on TNT yesterday. Oh, no problem, man. I mean, yeah, like I was just looking. I haven't done a live stream in maybe 3 weeks or something. I know was it me, Gabbo, and Scotty? We did a commentary for Mortal Kombat. No, we did get up after that, but I haven't done like a lot of, solo streams or anything like that. He probably does. Danger Mouse? No, I haven't seen that. So, yeah, I did change the color a little bit there. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Well, John Cena didn't molest anybody. So, I mean, I think, John Cena is an angel compared to those, pieces of work. I've never seen American Tail. What if Michael Bay rebooted Mighty Mouse? I don't know. Well, I mean, it's going to happen now that we've talked about it. Three Little Pigs horror movie. That's to be material. For October, I definitely want to talk about some horror movies. I do want to start on like reviewing the MacGyver Blu-ray set and review the season. So that was the plan. Like that was a plan I was going to do for October. Yesterday was the 38th anniversary of the premiere, and I didn't know that. So yeah, that's one thing that's going to happen. Now, to let you guys know here, so I have a few more of these requests to go, and I'm going to do another round of requests when I get done with these. So let me get done with these, and then you guys can send in more. I got a few more to go, so if you guys want to review, like, if you want me to talk about some horror movies come October, I will let you guys know when I put out another video, and you guys can put in your requests. Hey, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie. I don't care about the new Exorcist movie. I'm not even like the only ones that I've seen the original, but that's it. I haven't seen the second or third one. I heard about Russell Brand. I don't know much about the situation. Yeah, I mean, because they kind of like just scratched the surface. They only talked about what Terminator and Last Action Hero, I remember, but they really skimmed over a lot of stuff there. He didn't talk about, like Predator too much, or Commando, or Total Recall, or True Lies for that matter. He talked about End of Days for a minute, but that's it. So, and again, if anybody, I know I said this earlier, but like I said, I'm gonna go solo here for a little bit, like maybe for another 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes, and then I'll if anybody wants to jump in, I'll put the invite out there. Well, Expendables 4 was awful. Trying to think. I have to look at a list here. I mean, I haven't really seen a lot this year. I mean, I'm trying to think, what have I seen? Well, yeah, Indy 5, I've seen most of that. That was awful. John Wick 4 was disappointing. Um, uh, I don't know. I have to really sit down and think about that one. Yeah, I've been like very indifferent about Russell Brand. I mean, talking about his film stuff, like his, work in movies. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen the second one. Yeah, like the first part, the only part that was with the Arnold documentary, the only thing that was good about it was when he talked about his movies. but even then, he didn't really go in depth on his movies. So I don't know what this Stallone documentary is going to be like. Do you really think that Stallone's going to talk about Over the Top and Tango and Cash and Cliffhanger and Demolition Man? I don't think so. I don't know how that would sound, but yeah, I still have to see Exorcist 3. Yeah, I just got this. I got this shirt at Walmart just today. It was like $8. It wasn't even $10. But yeah, Walmart, they have a few Halloween shirts out right now. So I got this one. I still haven't seen the Banana Splits movie, so I know that Bobby did request that one. So what I have left here, if people wonder about the requests, Moscow Heat, which I've already watched, and I'm going to review that. The Monster Squad, Ticks. Let me see here. Satan's Little Helper, which I'm trying to find that movie right now. Sleepaway Camp 2, the Banana Splits movie, The Dead Zone, Vanilla Sky with Tom Cruise, and the original Time Machine and the remake for the Time Machine. And then after that, I will do more. I don't know how that would work. I mean, maybe if you took a lot of drugs, if I took a lot of drugs, I mean, maybe a Transformers Popeye crossover could work. Yeah, Over the Top is a good movie. Yeah, The Monster Squad, it's a good movie. Yeah, Ticks is fun. Like I didn't expect to see like Seth Green in there and Carlton from Fresh Prince and who else was in there? Peter Scolari, Clint Howard. I'm like, okay, this is quite a cast for a low budget creature movie, but yeah, Ticks is a good one. If you haven't seen Ticks, yeah, that's a solid creature feature. I still haven't seen Meet the Feebles. I've never seen Copycat. I've heard about it, but I haven't seen it. Tucker and Dale versus Evil, I haven't seen it. I want to say I do have it. I have it on DVD. Let me see if I could turn up this light a little bit. Oh, I just turn it off. Oh, there you go. I want to get like a better light. I am not watching that. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Copycats on YouTube for free? Okay. What if the Big Show played Scooby Doo? I don't think that would work. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a Seth Rogen pitch. Transformers movie with Popeye crossover. It sounds like, a lucid dream that Seth Rogen would have. I don't know, just where do you guys come up with these ideas? It's Alter. Alter is coming up with these these crazy ideas. And one of them's gonna get made into a Tubi movie. So Alter is, I think somebody needs to pay Alter. Yeah, Seth Rogen is. Oh boy. Where did you come up with these ideas, Alter? Yeah, apparently now, from what I understand, Big Show is under the name of Captain Insano. Like he's doing that gimmick from the Water Boy in AEW. And I'm like, why? Yeah. The first four Jackie Chan police stories, I mean, the first one's great. I would say that's my favorite. I don't think, well, isn't First Strike considered Police Story 4? Who the heck is that? Maybe it's Jackie Chan. Okay. All right. So for people that, so I may have found a place. So what? Let's see what happens. Dumb and Dumber or The Mask? I got to go with Dumb and Dumber. It was. I just rewatched Dumb and Dumber again. Love it. Yeah, I don't think I've seen the other. Well, I mean, so what's Police Story 2? I kind of get confused with the titles there a little bit because I know they go by a different name, but the first one's a classic. I do like First Strike, and I don't think I've seen the second or third one. Hey Quinn, yeah, exactly. What if The Rock and Charlie Sheen did a movie together? Maybe if it was like 2002, but I would not want to see that film now. I mean, maybe if here's an idea: if you take The Rock and you put him in a buddy cop movie with Charlie Sheen, but we're talking, 2011 Charlie Sheen, the whole Tiger Blood, um, like if he could play it that way, Charlie Sheen, 2011 Charlie Sheen, maybe I would, or he could be a villain. Yeah, do that. Have, The Rock be an act like have an action movie. The Rock can be your hero, and Charlie Sheen, 2011, could be the villain. There's your movie pitch. That's my movie pitch. And he could talk about Tiger Blood and hookers and all that good stuff. Talk about, cocaine rocks and all that good stuff. Yeah. But yeah, so I may have, on a side note, I may have found a place. So I have to talk to this landlord here soon about what the rent would be. Yeah, Charlie's Angels. Yeah. Whatever floats your boat, Jamie. The Rock needs to go away for a year or two. I think he wants to come back to wrestling. Um, you know, I don't know, but I think he's just trying to save face from the whole Oprah, Maui thing. It's a trailer, so I don't know how the trailer is. I haven't. I don't know what it looks like. It's like 5 miles from here, so we'll see. More weed. How about that? More weed will be the next step. Where can I find more weed? Yeah, but yeah, okay. Well, let's see this question here. What's your favorite actor? To be honest, yeah, I have to go with that. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna say Michael Keaton is Batman. There you go. Hey, cable channel 11. Thank you. Yeah, my birthday is Tuesday. 34, man. What the heck? That's why I wish I didn't shave, you know. Kept a little beard. I wish I kept a little beard for the stream. I wouldn't look 10 years younger. But oh well. What can you do? Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah, I have to. I like that movie. Charlie's Angels is a fun movie. I still haven't seen Full Throttle, but go away, fly. Yeah, Michael Keaton. Oh, really? Wow. Okay. What did you do in the library? Come on, you have to share the story. You've already teased us. Yeah, thank you. So, yeah, with this thumbnail, I saw something similar. It's not my entirely my idea, but I saw something similar through Google, and I'm like, well, I have Photoshop. Let me try to create, add a little bit more to it. Um, so I cropped in a birthday cake and I put a candle in it, and then I gave Arnold a little hat. So, yeah, yeah, I would say Brandon Lee's The Crow's another great one. That's another favorite. Yeah, I would love to see the original take out the remake. Let's see what time it is. So let me see. So at 1:45, I'll put out the link out there. Yeah. Terminator 3, not really. I don't mind Nick Stahl in it. I don't mind the villain. I don't mind Claire Danes. There's a couple of good bits of action, but that's it. The Terminator was a joke in that movie. And yeah, that really started the downfall of the franchise. No, this cup I've had for maybe a week or two, and I've been using it to like drink out of. So I have Crystal Light here. I'm just really trying to, get away from the sodas. So I'm drinking Crystal Light. And so, yeah. For lunch, I had a sandwich, but not a Subway sandwich. I had a sandwich, a sandwich. I haven't heard of this. Um, I will probably give it to X-Men 3. Sure, why not? No, I mean, really all you needed was the first two movies. Um, yeah, I mean, Rotten Tomatoes now it's been, now we know that it's corrupt. It was made public. They talked about that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why he was hired to direct that movie. I mean, just a regular like ham sandwich. That's it. Like, so that's a real sandwich. I didn't get nothing from Subway. What if I had an ice cream sandwich with real bread? I think that would be disgusting. But that's just, I don't know. It just doesn't sound right to me. Oh, that's cool. I wish I had Japanese for lunch. Yeah, I know. I know. Well, I had facial hair like the other day and I just trimmed it down. I wanted to start over and so that's yeah, it is what it is. I'm starting over. Ah, thank you, Neopunk. Yeah, it's yeah, see when I take the beard off, it takes away 10 years and I didn't mean to. Like I try to like because I don't use razors. I don't use shaving cream, so I just kind of like trim it down a little bit and I let it grow out. Um, but it happens. But yeah, T2 is great. But that sounds good. Yeah, I don't know what I'm eating for dinner later. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what some girl at work says. Like, she's like, I thought you were 28 or something. And I'm like, no. Is T1 considered a slasher? Sure. I mean, you can look at it that way. Um, no, I mean, okay, there's somebody at work that I'm talking to, but we haven't been out yet or anything like that. But no, I mean, it just as long as you're respectful, that's what I think. Yeah, so I had a beard when I went to work like Thursday, and it was, I kind of let it grow out a little bit. I don't let it grow too full, or like I had a lot, you know, on my neck. So, but I wanted to start over, and so there's nothing I could do but let it grow back. Yeah, I mean it. For me, all I do is just try to eat right and try to be active and uh, do some kind of workout every day, uh, every Saturday. Except, well, maybe later I'll go to the gym, but every Saturday usually I do some kind of like jogging or I'll go to the gym and hit the treadmill for 25 minutes, like straight jog. And I think it's just a matter of, living right and, don't smoke, don't drink, eat right, don't eat after 8. Um, the obvious stuff. So, but that sounds good. Devil May Cry. I haven't heard about that. Oh, you got tested positive for COVID? I'm sorry. Yeah, so last week I had a little bit of a cold, and I don't know if it's cold or allergies, but I'm over it now. But like the other week I was a little bit pitiful, but I'm better now. So I did it first, and I there's one or two bits of action in John Wick 4 that I like, but it was just disappointing. But that's just me. I know there was an interview recently where Keanu talked about, oh, he wanted John Wick to die, but I don't know. I don't believe it. I think there's more to it. I think there's just more to what we know. Yeah, treadmill is, I try to do cardio every Saturday. Um, so yeah. Well, I don't know much about Scott Pilgrim, so hard to say. Well, I mean, you kind of got that with The Hunted, with Tommy Lee Jones and Benicio del Toro. I mean, it's kind of like a spiritual remake of First Blood in a way. I mean, right? Yeah, I get that vibe too a little bit. I know Keanu probably wants to move on, but why kill him off? You know? So, like in 10 minutes, I'll put the invite out there. And but yeah. And I haven't fully decided yet, but Tuesday night, so I'm off next Wednesday. And I may do another live stream on my actual birthday, but I haven't decided fully yet. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I mean, Replicas sucks. I've seen some of those movies. I mean, Bill and Ted 3 was awful. I haven't seen The Matrix 4, but I have a feeling about that movie. Siberia is awful. So, yeah. How much you want to bet the new animated Flintstones movies will begin with Fred and Barney at college? Yeah. And then Fred and Barney will probably have a protest on the campus about pronouns and all that shit. And not using the proper bedrock terminology. Whatever. Give me Justin Bieber. I'd rather listen to Justin Bieber sing. Expendables 4 is bad. It's, Stallone, he's in it for 20 minutes, disappears throughout the entire film. Then he comes back in the last 2 minutes. Megan Fox takes over the group. She gets the group captured in 5 minutes. Statham, he only comes into play really in the third act with Tony Jaa. So it's a waste of Tony Jaa. It's a waste of Statham, really, because Megan Fox takes over. Dolph Lundgren is in there with the bad wig. You got the son of Antonio Banderas' character from the third movie. He's part of the group. No, I'd rather watch, John Wick 4 is miles better than Expendables 4. But at the same time, it's disappointment versus garbage. Like, I'd rather watch John Wick 4. It's technically a better made movie. Expendables 4 is a complete waste of $100 million. And Megan Fox, 50 Cent. So, I mean, yeah, it's, Expendables 4 is worse. John Wick 4 is technically the much better movie, has the better action scenes. But Expendables 4 is trash. What if they made an R-rated Cinderella movie? I don't know. That. Good luck with that. I mean, well, we thought Barbie wouldn't make money. That probably would. That if you put that out, that might make money. Just out of curiosity. Hey, Jack Craven in the house. And yeah, so me and Matt Thomas, we were going to record the first episode of the Craven Files a couple of days ago, but he got tied up last minute. So now we're trying to pick a different night, a better night to do that. But for everybody out there, Jack Craven's a great guy up here. And soon we will be premiering a series inspired by Jack Craven where we talk about unmade, unproduced movies. And there's a lot of stuff there. I mean, so, it's whenever Matt Thomas is available, we'll get up and talk about that. But I will say here, the first episode is we're going to talk about a lot of unmade Steven Seagal projects. Man, that's a lot. It's a lot of information. Go away, Fly. I got Jeff Goldblum here trying to mess up the stream. I don't get the YouTube movie reaction trend. Why waste your free time on someone watching a movie? I don't know. I mean, I get people do that a lot. That's kind of like the fad where people are doing these movie reactions and all kinds of, crazy expressions. But I'm like, I'd rather not. I'm not going to do that. I've done like one or two of them where, me and my brother, we watched, Jurassic Park, and, he watched The Matrix, but we're not in the thumbnail going like this and all that stuff. Saw 10. No. No, so my birthday is Tuesday, October 3rd. October 3rd. Today was the last day that I can do something. So, like today, if I was going to do some kind of like big hangout stream, birthday stream, hangout, where I can go for a while, um, I have to go in tomorrow for work. So today is the best day. Top 3 Fast and Furious movies. I would say the second one, the first one, and then maybe part 5. But I haven't seen all of them. I haven't seen 4. I haven't seen 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which I can't believe there's 10 of them. They already made a Hunchback of Notre Dame into an R-rated comedy. But I'm not watching Saw 10. From what I understand, the last Saw movie that I saw in the theater was probably Saw 7, and even then, by that point, it was all just convoluted nonsense. 5 worst action movie sequels. Oh man, I have to think about that one. You know what? Rambo 5, Die Hard 5, Indy 5. I'm just going to name off 2 more here. I don't know. Maybe John Wick 4. And then what else? I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, thank you, Jack. Yeah, Jack is a great guy, very knowledgeable. Um, this question here, yeah, I mean, one's I didn't even know. I've never even heard of a lot of those ones you mentioned, but I did see where you talked about Under Siege 3, and I kind of like skimmed through the information, but we will go more in depth on that when we talk about that because, yeah, it's just a lot of stuff. Yeah, you could throw Mortal Kombat Annihilation in there. I still haven't seen Malignant. I want to though. No, I mean John Wick 4. I mean, if you talk about the top 5 worst action sequels, I mean, there's other worst ones, but I have to like really sit on that question for a minute or two and come up with 5. I mean, I could mention Cyborg 2, but I mean, I haven't seen that in so long. I mean, if you talk about just action movies, yeah. But action movie sequels, top 5 worst. I mean, again, Rambo 5, maybe Die Hard 5. I don't know. But I will go to the bathroom real fast. And when I come back, I'll put the invite there in the chat. So I'll be right back. All right. So here, who's going to be the first guest here? Bam. Xavier, a gamer. Hey, never seen you in here before. Yeah, I had a piss. Sorry, I shouldn't have shared that. All right, you're new. Okay, you're a subscriber. That's cool. So the invite is out there, and who will join up here? And I think I have the Arnold picture as the wallpaper, so I figured why not just keep that. Do you think that if Arnold reprised his role as Dutch in Predator 2, the movie would have done better at the box office? I mean, I think that the right decision was made because Arnold got to do T2, which was the movie of that year. I think if anything, I I'd like to have seen maybe Arnold do a cameo in Predator 2. I think that would have been fun. Maybe he could have been the Peter Keyes character, or not that character, but kind of provide intel to Danny Glover. He could have appeared in the scene where they're in the van and they're, breaking down the Predator to Danny Glover. He could have appeared in that scene and, kind of walked off. So I think that could have worked. Hey,
what's going on, man?
Not much, man. So you're eating lunch?
What's up? What about lunch?
Are you still eating lunch?
No, I'm done. I was done 40 plus minutes ago. So yeah.
Okay. No, I don't have a TikTok.
Yeah, I don't understand the appeal of TikTok. It's just another social media that I can do without.
Wait a second. We got Common Rider here. Hey.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hey, what's going on?
Pretty good, man. You're the first. Okay, we got Bobby here too.
Bobby.
This is the first time for Common Rider. I've never seen you on here on the stream.
Yeah.
I
figured why not give it a try?
Yeah. No, don't have a TikTok at all.
Yeah, me neither.
You don't have TikTok, Bobby?
Nope.
You Common Rider, you got TikTok?
Yep.
Oh, you do? Okay. I got Instagram, and that's it. Freddy's Dead? I haven't seen Freddy's Dead.
I have.
Man. So, what if Rob Zombie made a Resident Evil movie? I think that would. What do you guys think about that one?
Sounds cool.
I think Rob is on.
I think
Don't
it's
let him
more-
write or direct it. How about that?
Yeah.
Provide the soundtrack, but that's it.
Yeah, you can probably do the soundtrack, but probably would have characters that we probably don't give a shit about, even more than what Paul Anderson gave to us.
Yeah, Well, I'm not too familiar with Resident Evil. I know that's strange, but I've already seen the monsters from Rob Zombie, and I've seen Halloween. So
And you didn't care for neither one of them, right?
no.
Yeah.
So how was Knights of the Zodiac?
Awful, man. I don't like. Do you like the movie, or I just
It was hit or miss. Whatever, like all other live action anime adaptations, they don't always turn out to be the best.
I thought it was a waste of like Sean Bean and Famke Johnson. I'm like, what are they doing in this movie? And Mark Dacascos,
What's the movie you're talking about?
Knights of the Zodiac.
Knights of the Zodiac.
It's an anime adaptation, right?
Jensen's in this movie, huh?
Yeah.
Is it based on an anime?
Yeah, it is. An anime that made its debut in the 80s. Well, it started off as a manga, then it got adapted into an anime. I mean, somewhere in the 80s, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know much about that. I have to believe the anime is better. Yeah. Okay. Arnold was supposed to be in Predator 2, but didn't like the script.
Yeah, I remember reading about that. I know that Stephen Hopkins didn't want Seagal in Predator 2. He mentioned something
Feel
about
your freedom.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Like, I'm trying to imagine who. Like,
No, Arnold. We
Yeah.
love our freedom. Thank you very much.
Yeah, like now, ever since that comment, he's been feeding his donkeys and stayed out of the spotlight.
You sure you didn't go back to the housemaid to have more sex with her? The one that
Might
he
have.
potentially fathered a child. I don't know if you knew about that.
No, well, yeah, I didn't know, but how do you think, like, if Predator 2, if it would have starred Swayze or Seagal, you think it would have been as good?
Hard to say.
I'm sure Swayze could have done a solid job either way.
Yeah,
Seagal, yeah, he may have been good in Mark for Death, but I don't think this would have fit him, honestly.
I wonder if it would have given.
Can you see him really doing some kung fu moves on the Predator, and would the Predator be affected by that?
You know what? The more you mention it, yeah, I kind of want to see that. Seagal do some Aikido on the Predators.
It
At
might be good for a few seconds here and there.
Do you think it would have given Seagal a career boost?
Hard to say.
Yeah.
So I heard there are rumors that a third Shanghai movie is in development with Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson reprising their roles. I think that's been in development hell for a long time. I don't know.
I haven't heard anything new, and the only thing that I've seen with Jackie Chan lately is that Hidden Strike movie with John Cena, and it's around to watch. I mean, I haven't seen the film yet. Yeah, I would not want. Don't let Rob Zombie touch anything.
Yeah. Definitely would put Sherry Moon Zombie in a role somehow, some way,
Yeah,
She'll probably be the White Queen for sure. Not the
Yeah. Unfortunately, no problem. I thought maybe Jamie was going to pop in. She talked about it, but I don't know if she is now. But we'll see. Yeah, I think Matt Thomas is not going to be on till like later on.
Yeah, he works on Saturdays, doesn't he?
Yeah, I don't know his schedule. I don't know it that well. I mean,
It'd be nice if it ends, but does this mean that Hollywood's going to learn or improve from what they've been doing before? They're going to get rid of all the woke bullshit.
So, what's your name, Common Rider? If you don't mind me asking, or
My real name?
if you want, that's up to you. If you want to, or just be referred to as Common Rider.
My real name is Robert, but yeah, I guess you can call me Comrade64.
Okay.
They're on YouTube.
But I know Bobby. So has anybody watched anything lately?
This weekend on Tuesday, I went to go see Gran Turismo.
How was it?
Yeah, it was actually a lot of fun.
Okay.
I really did it.
That's what I've heard.
And I think that was the day when I saw it was the last time it was going to be shown in theaters, or at least the theater that I went to.
Mm-hmm. I've went back and rewatched Dumb and Dumber again. That was fun. Unfortunately, Moscow Heat, which I don't know if anybody has heard about that one. And I don't know what happened to Scotty. I think he got. Wait, here we go. Hey.
Yeah, sorry. I noticed I froze somehow.
Are you good? I guarantee the strikes are going to affect certain films quality-wise next year. Yeah, probably.
So, did some of the movies that got canceled for the rest of the year because of the strike are coming back on schedule, or are they still like delayed?
I have to assume they're going back on schedule, right? But the writer strike's over, but the actor strike is still going.
So the writer's strike is over. Okay, I didn't know about that. And speaking of Gran Turismo, I actually saw that a few times.
I didn't know the actor strike was still going on.
Yeah, that's what I saw. Like maybe the actor strike is commencing.
I thought they were all connected.
Well, they need more money. You know that. The actors want more.
Yeah. Oh, you need after you're done with the screenplay, you need your actors to hire, I suppose.
Seagal wanted his character
you want to be a psychiatrist and a martial artist.
Can you imagine that?
Is he going to psychoanalyze the predator with his martial arts skills?
So Swayze dropped out of this and Tango and Cash due to an injury.
Yeah, I can only imagine the beatings he got in that movie. So yeah.
Sorry about that.
But I did see another recent film like a week ago before I got tested positive for COVID. But I did see the new Nun movie.
The Nun 2. Did you like it?
Yeah, it has its moments, I suppose. I haven't even fully watched the first one, but I think I caught like the last 10 minutes of it on TV some way. So,
yeah.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible, but
it's got to be better. It's got to be better than Moscow Heat.
I'm sure it is.
Have you heard of Moscow Heat?
Moscow.
Mm-hmm.
Any of you guys?
Nope.
Probably for a good reason.
Yeah.
It's a very bottom of the barrel action movie.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll be back. I gotta go do something, but
okay.
I'll be back real soon.
Okay.
But
Moscow Heat has Alexander Nevsky, which I call the great value brand of Arnold. It's got Adrian Paul in it. Michael York is the lead character in the movie. Richard Tyson is the villain.
So Violator, keep these guys, hang out with these guys for a minute. Okay, so
okay.
I gotta go.
I don't know how much.
Yeah, hold on.
We'll talk to him for a minute, but we'll see. What else did I watch? Yeah, Ticks. That Ticks was fun. Monster Squad's good.
I'm also currently watching the X-Files. I'm sure you've heard. I think you've seen the shows before, right?
Yeah, I got the first 9 seasons, but I'm not picking up the revival.
Yeah, I have the complete series, which includes the revival. So, and of course, I have season 11. So,
did you like the revival?
There were a few episodes I didn't mind, but I felt like having only 6 wasn't really enough to kind of, get the series revived. I think it needed more than just 6 episodes. I know that season 11 had a few more. I think it had 10 or 11. I can't remember. So,
Yeah, I think there was like one or two episodes I didn't mind, but the more I think about it, it gives me a headache because it just sucked.
Yeah, I even have the first two movies. The Fight the Future, which it's 25 years old now, and technically, I want to believe since it came out in 2008, that's 15 years old.
Yeah, I still haven't seen that one, but I think we got like a few people watching here. So if anybody's watching in the chat, feel free to fire away here with the questions. Um, as far as like what I have to watch left, you have the Dead Zone, the Banana Splits movie for Bobby. For some reason, this one film, Satan's Little Helper, I'm having a hard time finding, but I'm still looking for it. Do, well, I mean, I think I'm aware of it, but I don't know if I would really want to go on a whole diatribe here about it. What was that?
That might be from Cayman Riders, but I noticed his thing froze as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, that was my phone. You
Oh, no,
know
you're
what?
fine.
You know what? I'll come back on later. I gotta do something real quick.
Oh, no problem,
All right.
man.
All right, we'll see you guys.
All right, see you. Thank you, Come Rider.
Do you prefer horror villains with answering their parents or horror villains that are subtle?
Yeah, has anybody seen that? The Pope's Exorcist with Russell
I
Crowe?
haven't seen it yet either, but I wonder how that would compare to the new Exorcist movie.
It's got to be better.
Maybe they should have gotten Russell Crowe for. I know there's supposed to be another Exorcist sequel called Exorcist Deceiver. Maybe they can get Russell Crowe in that one. Maybe he will take the demon on, Liam Neeson style.
You know what? The more I think about it, here's an idea. You could do it like in the style of Day Shift, where Russell Crowe takes out demons.
Yeah, or hell, even bring Keanu Reeves. Maybe he can cross over as John Constantine, and now he wages a war against the demons. It's very personal.
Yeah, him and Russell Crowe can team up.
Yeah, him and Russell Crowe can team up and just slay some demons, and the demons are gonna be pissed. Good, because you crossed the wrong people, right?
Pope
You
Constantine's
cross God, and you
Exorcist.
cross Mr. Constantine, the man who can do or the worlds between worlds of hell and the
Yeah,
modern. I mean,
there's your
do you
sequel.
think? I mean, I've heard people mention some stuff about a sequel. Do you think it's possible, or you think it's too late for a sequel?
I think if it wasn't for these strikes, I think it would have happened a little bit faster. I mean, they're probably. I think if I had to take a guess, they're probably writing it. So I think they're planning on it, but it's hard to say. Not that I would look forward to it. I don't know what you feel about another Constantine movie. You think it's too late?
Are you talking to me? Or talking to Bobby? Or talking to
Oh,
us?
you got y'all guys. You guys want to see another Constantine movie?
I like to see it if it's done right.
Yeah.
They don't have any kind of political agenda, woke BS. You name it.
I don't think Seagal would have been.
Yeah, kind of agree. I mean, maybe if he would have, maybe the karate movies would have been, entertaining, but that's about it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I saw you ask this question last night to Matt and Uncle Bill. I guess you're asking about like horror villains that are more insane compared to like Michael type
Yep.
villains where it's more they're more quiet, slow, like slow moving.
Yeah.
I like a little bit of both. What do you got? What do you say, Scotty?
What's up?
I mean, like this question here: do you prefer horror villains that are more like crazy out there, like Pennywise, Freddy, or do you like the more quiet horror villains like Michael, Jason?
Mm-hmm. I could take either one as long as they are written correctly not going over the top unless if you're doing some kind of satire or parody,
Okay.
So it depends on the movie itself.
Seagal. Okay, I have to look through those notes again. Now you mentioned it. Yeah, I think it's just age. I think Russell
Yeah,
Crowe's just gotten older.
he's gotten older, that's for sure, and definitely has the beard grown.
Yeah, I've heard about the flooding, Sean, going on in New York, and they declared a state of emergency on top of the migration thing. But um, I
Wow, I didn't
me,
know
I
about
just kind of
that.
yeah. What's that?
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, there's like a lot of flooding going on in New York
Shit.
and stuff like that. So but let's see if there's any movie news to talk about.
Are you glad that Expendables 4 is bombing? Do you definitely think that Expendables should definitely be expended?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're talking about making the. Have you guys seen it yet?
Nope.
Seeing what? No, the
Expendables
fourth one.
4?
No, I'm trying to debate on whether or not I want to see it. I didn't even see the third one in theaters. I do have that on Blu-ray, but it seems like even that's still a better movie because at least Mel Gibson, had moments to stand out in.
Yeah. And this one, you have Megan Fox take over the group
Yeah,
after
and
Stallone.
she's Dirt Fox because she gets caught in what 5 minutes.
Yeah. From the minute they get on that ship.
Maybe she stripped out of her clothes and did a striptease in front of their captors. That probably would have been more fun.
Yeah, the more I think about it, it's kind of like a joke on Megan Fox. Like, we're gonna have Megan Fox in this movie. So here's the joke. Let her take over the group and they get captured in 2 minutes. Because that's what Megan Fox would do if she took over the group. It's like an inside joke.
She did her job poorly.
Yeah. And when they're captured,
Without the
Randy
Holy
Couture,
Grail.
when they're captured and they're held in this little room, like this little, small room, Randy Couture takes a piss in front of everybody.
Apparently, believe it or not, I'm looking at Box Office Mojo. Supposedly, Saw X is number one, or Saw 10, I should say.
And that makes sense.
And there's Paw Patrol, the Mighty Movie, which I know nothing about. Then there's The Creator, which I've heard. That movie looked interesting. That's in third. Then the rest is the movies that were number one, like The Nun 2. I'm sure it's it's definitely gonna be profitable. I don't even see anything for Expendables 4 yet, which is weird.
It's still mind-boggling that costed $100 million.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, that's gonna. I wonder if that movie's gonna make even 20 million.
Yeah, I mean,
how much? Because it didn't even knock off The Nun 2.
Yeah, I mean, it just don't watch.
I mean, the third one bombed pretty badly too, and that was a PG-13 movie.
Yeah, the third one it makes the third one look like the first movie.
Yeah,
it's a big just be glad you haven't seen it.
Yeah. But I wonder if I should do it. And if I don't like it, maybe I'll rant on it.
Do you guys get into lost music at all?
I don't even know what that is.
More like lost movies, maybe. I would say more so that. I would say that's my I'm into more like the unmade, like what never was, in regards to movies and stuff.
And will never be.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be right. And that's why it may not even cross 20 million. I mean, even Rambo 5 wasn't a huge hit, and that's probably made a heck of a lot more money in comparison to this.
Yeah, I mean, it's just nobody wanted to see Megan Fox and 50 Cent be part of this team.
Yeah, you mentioned that 50 Cent's not a good actor.
No, I mean, anybody that, have you seen Escape Plan? I mean, he's in that movie, and that should be.
I haven't even seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen Escape Plan?
No, I know. I have it on Blu-ray somewhere. I think. I
Yeah,
know with
that's
sequels. I know that Matt, definitely uh, responded very favorably to those.
yeah. I mean, 50 Cent. It seems like he's in everything direct to video would
I know
slide.
he supposedly lost weight for a role. I don't know what it was, but it might have been a serious role or something. I don't know if it's any good or not.
What did he lose a quarter?
He lost like 50 pounds, I think.
Yeah, 25 pounds. That's half of 50 Cent. Favorite Tangerine song? Dream. I don't know if I have a favorite.
Never heard of those stuff.
I know. Did they provide the soundtrack on Legend?
Yeah, they also did the. I know they did the soundtrack to Flashpoint, I believe. I mentioned that in my upcoming review and retrospective of Deep Rising because Treat Williams was in Flashpoint.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't heard enough of them.
Oh yeah, Den of Thieves.
Den
He
of
was in that.
Thieves.
I haven't seen it in a while, so yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Why the hell was it expensive for it? Bombed at test. So it bombed at test screens. Oof, that's not a good sign.
Why they? Yeah, why was this even a thought? Like a
So it was even worse. So what did they change? Was Megan Fox actually in the very beginning, and Stallone wasn't even in there? Who knows? Come on, Jack, spill some of the beans. I'm curious.
was there
Yeah,
like
I'd love to
a
talk with you if you ever had a chance.
was there like a risque scene or
Yeah, was there like an actual 50 Shades, of gray scene, and we only got like the tease of that in the trailer or something?
and it's in the movie. It's in the movie where they have like a little kind of, but it's nothing like you don't
Can't
see no
believe they
boobs or
actually had
anything.
that.
What?
I can't believe they actually would think that was going to work in an Expendables movie.
Yeah, I mean they kind of did that for a minute in the movie, but there was nothing revealing. Maybe it would have helped the movie.
50 Quinn says 50 Shades of Scent.
Yeah. My favorite animated film from 1999.
What did come out in 1999 animated wise? Shit.
Did Iron Giant come out in the
Yeah, the Iron Giant. Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
That's
Iron
what-
Giant.
that's
Just
what- that's one.
came back to me.
I would say because I haven't seen that one. I'll go with Tarzan for the moment.
That's a good one as well.
Yeah. He also did the score for Risky Business. Okay. Yeah, I was looking up animated films of that year. You could say Toy Story 2, but
Yeah, I was probably going to say there was Toy Story 2. Not a whole lot. And then the ones I'm thinking of came out like next year. Like Titan AE would be my favorite of 2000, even though I didn't see that in theaters.
yeah, I would say Tarzan, Toy Story the best. Toy Story 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I haven't really watched anything this weekend. Maybe tonight I'll give one of these a watch. Oh, excuse me. Like Vanilla Sky, which I haven't seen.
Vanilla Sky's good. I have it. And yeah, I agree. Titan AE ruled. Sadly, it was the last major feature film for Don Bluth. I mean, he did like a short movie like 9 years after that, and that was pretty much it. That film sadly killed his career.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it. Believe it or not, I haven't seen Titan AE.
I think you'll like it. It's definitely quite underrated and sadly didn't get a whole lot of advertising. Or they did, but it just somehow it failed to find an audience. So, there's going to be a sequel? My goodness. Is Sly going to even be able to climb the mountain? Can he even shout from the top of the mountain?
Is he trying to get
He's
to the
going
top?
to say, Drago!
I don't want to see a cliffhanger too. Yeah, I don't.
Oh, he's going to be cliffhanger from the Between the Lion. Cliffhanger from the cliff. That cliffhanger.
Yeah,
How was that?
I don't think there's gonna.
What did you say, Bobby?
I don't think it's
How
gonna
about
happen.
the cliffhanger from the Between the Lion? You know that where he's at the cliff. I can't hold on much longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
That guy. That one.
Yeah. Cliffhanger 2 is not needed.
Yeah.
I mean, they were talking about years ago about doing the Dam, which was the idea for the sequel.
If they were to do it in the late '90s or maybe even mid 2000s, that it still could have worked.
Maybe he could have done it like right after Copland.
Yeah.
If-
Or hell, if he was doing like Rambo and he was doing Rocky Rambo, he could have done Cliffhanger and done Cobra, later after that. But I don't know if he's ever gonna. He should have done these sequels back when he had the chances to do them, and he chose to do projects that we never even heard of or stuff that went straight to video that he shouldn't have done.
Yeah. Like Escape Plan 2 and 3 and Back Scratch.
First.
I have more or less not the greatest experience. I mean, not harmful, but
No, just nothing real bad. It's just they're like
more like an
cockroaches.
annoyance.
Yeah, they're like cockroaches, just sometimes they come out of the woodwork. The most fun, I would say sometimes I have more fun with them than I do because you can, well, Fabio, he's the best at, battling these crackheads, but I mean, there's always Barbecue Network and that whole debacle, and I know Jamie knows about that. Do you know about that guy?
Yeah, of course. How can we forgot Kenny Tar?
Kenny Tar, yeah. And back in the day, John Avenger, he was, until a video of him popped up on Twitter one day where he's tearing up a Star Wars figure. And the director of, oh gosh, what's his name? The guy that directed Upgrade made fun of him. That's a whole story. So he disappeared.
Yeah.
That's the one common denominator with a lot of these trolls. Eventually they all disappear.
Yeah.
Yep. Because they got new lives.
Yeah. Or they got kicked out of the basement.
Yeah.
How much you want to bet Batgirl would have been a better movie than Expendables 4?
I don't know about that.
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. Well, I mean, The Flash, that sucked. Have you seen The Flash?
I haven't seen The Flash and don't plan to. Do you think you'll see Aquaman too?
I didn't even see the first one. Did you like the first one?
I didn't mind it. I have it, but I haven't watched it since I first watched it in theaters. So, yeah. I don't know if I even. Well, if I bother with it, it's just to see what I liked and what maybe even like it in the first place. Maybe it was because nothing really in December came out that was really worth entertaining, and that was maybe the only thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be around. I mean, I'll be around for a little while. So let me see what's out there. Movie news.
There's one movie I saw called A Janitor Movie.
What's that?
There's one movie called A Janitor Movie. But the guy, it's like this guy is a janitor, but he's like an assassin, protect the lady from other assassins.
I haven't heard of that one.
You said it was a janitor movie and he's an assassin?
Yep. It's a movie called A Janitor. It came out in 2021.
Okay. I haven't seen that one.
Have you ever heard of the
That's
Baby
cool.
Assassins? These two lady stars in Baby Assassins.
No, I haven't heard of that.
That would have been good, but they didn't fucking make it. I'm guessing Stallone was too busy.
Yeah, what do you think would have been the right time? I mean, I talked maybe about after Copland, he could have done the Dam or Cliffhanger too. But what do you think?
I mean, perfect time could have been, in like 1998 maybe, or hell, like I said, even the mid 2000s or so. I think it still would have been possible to pull off a sequel.
Yep.
Uh,
Honestly, man, I hate to say this, but if I had to take out one and replace the other, I'd much rather have the Dam than Assassins.
I don't know if they were going to do a sequel that quickly, sadly. I mean, yeah, I know they did, First Blood, but it took like what, a few years to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember what my favorite one. And I know there was a nice little fight between him and Brady. I remember that scene pretty well.
I have to watch Halloween 4 again. So
Come on, it's your favorite actress, Danielle Harris.
yeah, I mean it's my it's my second favorite Halloween movie. But I have to like rewatch it again to remember. Where do you come up with these questions, man?
I don't know. Maybe he might make a Cheerio swing or something. I
That
don't know
would
why I
be
just thought of that.
he would make a very pretentious biopic about Cheerios. That's what I think.
Or maybe maybe the company would look like a fucking Cheerio box, all yellow,
Yeah.
a donut-shaped type of grain cereal. I don't know.
It would be like, that scene in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids where the little kids in the Cheerio? It would be like a horror movie or like a dramatic, I don't know. Favorite catchy commercials?
I don't know what it would be catchy, but so maybe some food commercials like back in the day, like you would see Fuddruckers. Gosh, I'm trying to remember what all sorts of '90s commercials. Oh, even back when Taco Bell looked good back in the day.
The little Taco Bell dog, yeah.
Yeah, but there was also the prices back in the day, and the food looked like it. Hey, for like a 59 cent, for 3 tacos or something, that was probably it's a hell of a deal now compared to this day.
Yeah, I remember like, the old Kit Kat commercials, give me a break. Give me a break. Yeah, like those.
Yeah, oh yeah, who can forget Kit Kat?
I remember there was a Double Mint gum commercial, and
Who can forget? I don't think I ever really had much of it. There was a Tang commercial, the orange string Tang, or whatever you want to call it.
mm-hmm.
The Mr. Pibb commercials and the Dr. Pepper commercials were very catchy.
Or like the old Geico commercials. It's so easy a caveman could do it.
Or who could? Oh yeah, the Geico commercial. There was one I really liked that they did like a soap opera parody, and one woman thinks the man's leaving another woman for her, and he's like, no, I just saved a buttload of my car insurance. So I'm switching to Geico, and she's disgusted, and he's like, I saved. I thought that meant something to you.
Now, I don't know about.
You can look it up.
I have a commercial. I mean, it's not really catchy, but years ago, for a Super Bowl commercial, there was a MacGyver MasterCard commercial, and that was fun. I mean, it was very quick, but yeah, I mean, maybe the Dam would have been better than. Assassins is not bad. It's still a solid movie, but I think
Could
the
have
Dam
done with
would have
that
been.
Judge Dredd.
What's that?
So you actually thought Assassins was better than Judge Dredd?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
uh,
I feel like I need to rewatch Assassins. I haven't seen a whole lot of it.
The
Honestly,
biggest-
I probably need to rewatch Dredd as well. I know I have that somewhere.
the biggest problem I have with Assassins is that it's way too long.
Yeah.
And
Isn't there like going to be a different actor in Assassins, or is this something else that I'm thinking of?
I don't know. I mean, the two things that I have issue wise, the whole third act, like nothing happens except Stallone is waiting in this tower, and Julianne Moore's not much to her character. You can take her out of the movie,
Yeah.
but Judge
I
Dredd.
don't like to take her out for a dinner.
Is she available? I'm playing. She might be. Now, Judge Dredd is just like wasted potential.
And really over the top.
Over the Top's good. Underrated
Yeah.
movie too.
Over the top, it's who can forget that movie? I've seen. It's kind of surprising when a particular movie reaction channel actually reacts to that. That's kind of nice, since it's not exactly since exactly didn't do that great at the box office.
Yeah. Have you been to Spirit Halloween?
I have the Halloween store. Yeah, it's been a while, but I remember going in there. Haven't really
What about
bought anything in those places, sadly.
What about you, Bobby?
I thought I had been there.
Well, I mean, it's a seasonal store.
Yep.
What do you? I mean, what are your feelings on Judge Dredd? Do you like it or in the
I like
middle?
Kind of in the middle.
Okay. Good scenes. Some good
It has
stuff.
some good action set pieces. I mean, the design of the city is pretty good. I'll give it that. And even Alan Silvestri's score was good. I know that Jerry Goldsmith was maybe approached to do it, but he couldn't do it. So he like composed like a piece for like the teaser, which sounded kind of good. It would have been interesting to see how Jerry Goldsmith would have done that movie.
Yeah, who's that? Oh, wait a second. Matt might come in here. So let me get. Yeah, that was him. I didn't know he was around. But let me get. Oh, wait a second. We got Steven in here.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey,
And Matt
Steven.
Thomas is about to come in here.
Figured I'd stop in for a little bit, just running some errands. But I have some time to kill. How you guys doing, John? How
Pretty
you
good,
doing,
man.
by the way?
How about you? It's been a while.
It's been a minute, man. I've been good, just been busy. You know how it is. But yeah. So, what is the topic of the day? I'm assuming Stallone.
Yeah, we were just talking about Judge Dredd a little bit, but I mean, we're also like chatting away with the people in the chat.
I mean, I feel like with Judge Dredd, if you removed Rob Schneider, it would save a little bit of an issue because he's not that funny in the movie. He's not really that good of a side character.
Well, originally it was going to be Joe Pesci, and I'm like, give me that.
Yeah.
I think that probably would have worked a little bit better. I feel like Joe Pesci would have handled that sort of like, comedic
It's my
side
brother.
gag a little better.
That's my youngest brother. He's the one that joined in. Yeah, he's the one that did the Matrix reaction with
Nice.
last year.
That's
Yeah,
super
give him some.
cool.
So we did the Matrix in Jurassic Park, but if anybody can recommend more movies to him to watch, check out.
Those were his first time watching them?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So first time watches. Let's keep it in the realm of 90s. You guys should do The Crow. Fuck. Yeah, you guys should do The Crow. You should do Hard Boiled. If you've never seen Hard Boiled. Assuming
Has he seen Hard Target yet?
No, he hasn't seen Hard Target.
You got to see. Give him Broken Arrow to watch with you guys. That's a classic.
Someone said Heat.
Heat's good. Heat's great. Give him Heat.
Andrew, I don't think you want to do that one. Let's skip that one.
Alien 3.
Give
him Alien 3. Get those.
I don't think he's seen the first Alien.
Yeah, but if he hasn't seen Alien, give him Alien and Aliens. Not 90s, obviously, but I mean, I think they're two of the best films ever from the 70s and the 80s, so
yeah,
count.
Wait a second.
That sounds fun.
Hey,
It's Matt.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man? Where you
Not
at?
much. Hanging out. Just wanted to say happy birthday and hello.
Don't text and crash. Looks like you're in a forklift.
Yeah. Whew.
He's working.
Just my luck, like 4 more clients come. But yeah, I just wanted to say happy birthday.
Oh yeah, thank you, man.
Whew. If you guys are still on in an hour,
Yeah,
I should be back home.
I'm gonna be around to like 5, I think.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
I
think I'll be home by like 4:15. I'll be home for sure.
What's that, Steven?
I'm gonna rejoin in like 20 minutes or so because that's when I get back home. But I'm gonna still be on here for a few more minutes.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
But,
so I'll hit you guys up at like 4:15. I'll be back.
awesome.
Okay.
All right, guys.
All right, man.
Nice seeing everybody.
All right, good to see you, Matt.
Good
All
to
right.
see you, man.
Go
Yeah.
tear it up. Go tear it up out there in the yard.
Oh,
Go-
definitely. Definitely.
Forklift up some boxes, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of vehicle you're in, but
Go run it to the store with it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
talk to Mr. Slate.
Apple show management.
Yeah, to Mr. Slate.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'll catch you in a little bit.
Don't work too hard.
Have a
Ciao.
good one.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
So yeah, I cut out of the stream a little bit. Like I said, I don't know if you responded to this comment, but I saw Arnold recently. It was a good documentary,
Mhm.
but episode 2 was really disappointing. I wanted to see more about his film career. I know it's about him as a person, but like, there's so much you could talk about with that. That should have been like its own separate thing. I feel.
Yeah, the Arnold documentary.
It was good though. I mean, I really liked it, but I wish that episode 2 would still have more in depth on his career. It was nice that they talked about Conan though.
Yeah.
I've never seen Assassin. I hear like I want to see it because Antonio Banderas is in it, and I like him. But I don't know. I've never.
Is there a way you can increase your volume? I can't. Okay.
Hear me now, or
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's better.
definitely a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
You sounded like you were like underwater or something.
Yeah,
for a
the
minute.
sound was a bit muffled.
Like in Leviathan.
Yeah. It's like if you had like one of those air pockets with the boat on top of you, if you're on the bottom of the ocean, you were trying to talk.
Yeah, I'm on my phone right now, and the audio's not the best. Sorry about that.
Are you fine? Now, it sounds great.
But
So,
yeah.
There's a lot of movies that my brother still hasn't seen. So,
Yeah, you definitely need to get him caught up on those. So yeah.
well, he's only like 23.
Oh, he's the same age as me. What the hell? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So, but he loves The Matrix and Jurassic Park. So, 8mm. Should I show him that one?
Show him Willy's Wonderland. He'll have a great time.
I
Yeah.
mentioned 8mm because of what's his face, Anthony Held's in that. I'm trying to finish up my retrospective and review of Deep Rising. It's definitely
Oh, I
good.
saw that for the first time recently. Such a good movie.
Yeah, I'm doing this
Holy-
because Treat Williams recently passed away back in June, which really sucks. So
Yeah, I loved him. I loved him in Dead Heat and Deep Rising. Those are like my two favorite, I think, Treat Williams movies. I'm probably missing a few, but those two are great.
Basic Instinct.
Basic.
Yeah.
well, the first
TNA
one was
there.
at least a classic one, but the second one I heard is complete total dog shit.
I've heard
There's
about
like
that.
this huge Michael Douglas, like, you know, like erotic thriller phase in the 80s and 90s. I don't know why. It's really like, I'm like, Michael Douglas out of all people?
Yeah, he gets mixed up with the wrong women. That's what it is.
Yeah,
I know,
especially
that's like-
blondes.
Blondes. Yeah. Glenn
Could've gone
Close.
with
Be
brunette.
crazy.
That's true. That's true.
Hell, I'm kind of talking to a blonde right now, and we'll
That's
see.
nice.
how it
That's cool.
goes.
That's cool. That's cool.
I'm trying to get. Yeah, I'm talking to this girl at work. Yeah, she's from Puerto Rico.
Work.
Yeah,
Nice.
Be
Nice.
careful.
yeah. That's why I'm treading lightly.
Yeah, just make sure she doesn't point any Me Too bullshit on you.
No, I don't think she will, but I'm trying to see if. So there's this like theater. I talked about this one in Durham, but they're showing The Shining next Friday, the 13th.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm going to see if she wants to go to that. Maybe it's like a hangout or something.
My Fathom events, they don't have The Shining. The closest Fathom event that I want to see is Scarface, and I think they're having another showing in November 15, I think. I can't remember. I want to go to more Fathom events. The only one I've been to for like a really classic film was Nausicaa and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I would say check Alamo Draft House.
Is there one near Florida? Because
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Rosalind Sanchez. Okay.
You know what she sounds a little bit like?
What?
Like a very well, she can speak English. She has a little bit of an accent there. She almost sounds like Sandra Bullock a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But if it has like a little hint of Puerto Rican, well, they speak Spanish. So if it was like a little bit of Spanish accent,
Your first date should be on a bus.
a bus. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I get what you mean. I'll keep it under 60.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it 50? I forgot.
I forget what Dennis Hopper said. Is it 50 or 60 miles where the bomb blows up?
There's like one Alamo Draft House. It's in Naples, Florida.
Naples isn't too far, actually. That's not too bad. I'm
There's only
closer
one?
to Naples than, let's say,
Yeah, most of them are in Texas. That's where Alamo Draft House was based in Texas. There's a lot of Texas locations like Austin, Houston, San Antonio, Dallas,
Right.
Fort Worth area.
Because if it was like, if it was like in, like in places like Orlando and Tampa, I probably wouldn't be able to go. But if it's in Naples, I could probably, I could probably go to some cool events there.
Because we got one in Raleigh here, and that's about.
Yeah, I was going to
45
say
minutes.
there's one in Raleigh, so that's like only one location.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'll be back.
Surprisingly, there's only one in Houston. I'm kind of surprised by. Most of them are in the Austin location.
I thought there would be more.
There's like 5 locations in Austin that we have.
So, Steven, have you seen the Expendables 4 yet?
I'm not going to because I think it's ridiculous that they remove all the best action stars. I mean, it's bad enough Jet Li didn't even come back again. Arnold's apparently in it, and they put 50 Cent and Megan. Like, don't get me wrong, 50 Cent, like Quinn said, he is good in Den of Thieves, but it just doesn't make sense to put him and Megan.
Oh,
50 Cent got to his microphone.
yeah. If you just,
50 Cent
Oh,
got
there you go.
it.
There you go.
there you
Is
go.
that better? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense to have him and Megan Fox, which again, 50 Cent, okay, but Megan Fox and Expendables, like, come on now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
really?
she takes over the group in the movie.
Yeah, takes over the group and gets
Oh.
caught in 5 minutes.
Now, keep in mind, I've only seen the first two. I didn't bother with Expendables 3.
It's definitely a step down to the other two for sure.
I heard that, but I will say Mel Gibson and Harrison Ford being in there kind of entices me. But I heard it's still PG-13, and that's just
Yeah.
like, nah, I can't.
The only maybe one good thing you can say about the fourth one is it's R-rated again, but that doesn't really help.
Yeah, but a lot of the action is like very cartoonish, and the CGI is cartoonish.
Probably a lot of CGI gore, which, to be fair, the first one did have. But
Mhm.
at least with that one, the action scenes were at least creative enough
Yeah.
to, make up for it. But, man, I don't know. Expendables
What-
4, I'm not interested.
Do you want me to give you a spoiler?
Go ahead, I don't care. Just do it, man.
Because in this movie, Expendables 4, Stallone fakes his death because he's providing backup in the plane while the guys are down on the ground battling other villains.
Yeah.
And his plane gets shot down. They believe he's dead. They see a body there, and it's all charred up. So, but he comes back at the very end.
So he's out of the movie for, like, the whole entire thing, unless it's the beginning or end, because he faked his death. No, it's because Stallone did not want to be in it that long, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not getting any younger, that's for sure.
God, that's so lame. So
Wow.
Arnold doesn't even come back. I heard Lundgren's back, but how long is he?
Oh, Lundgren's in it for like 5 minutes, maybe.
5
So
minutes.
is it even
Yeah.
really an Expendables movie, or like what are we dealing with here? 'Cause it does sound nothing.
Well, he has a very bad wig in the movie, and they make
no.
and there's a mention of it in the film where his character has a wig now.
Why?
Hey,
He
Ort.
has good
you.
hair. Why would they give Lundgren a wig?
Is it because of didn't he battle cancer or something?
I don't know if that had something to do with it.
Oh my God! I hope he's okay if that's the case.
Hey, thank you,
Oh
Ali.
God.
I don't know how to pronounce your first name, but thank you.
But Lundgren's like super healthy. How did you get cancer? Damn.
I don't know either.
Oh God, that's horrible. Well, listen, guys, I'm gonna rejoin in a little bit. I'm gonna
Okay.
get going back home. and I will see you later. Okay.
Okay.
Have a good one. I'll be back.
All right, man.
Take it easy, Steven.
Oh, all right. So let's go. So Matt will be back
Okay.
and Steven will be back.
Yeah. So Lundgren said he had kidney cancer 8 years ago.
Yeah, he's better now, but
Yeah, but did he have hair loss or something? Is that why
I hope
he
not. I mean, he seemed to be he was still doing movies during that time, so
Yeah. So 8 years ago, so we're talking like late 2014 or 2015, somewhere around there.
probably right after the third Expendables,
Yeah.
which I can't believe that's been a decade almost.
Yeah, 2014. So.
Trying to kill this fly. I need some chopsticks.
Oh yeah, might as well get the Miyagi chopsticks. See if you or have a begin your luck type of deal like Danielson did. Oh, you gonna do it with the pens, huh?
Pens, yeah. Or I should do pencils, but I can't do it. I can't catch a fly, damn it.
Just say shoe fly, don't bother me.
Yeah, like the weasel.
Or yeah, or do it Polly Shore style, the weasel style.
I can't do it with pens.
Or maybe if the fly is on the wall, stick it with the pen.
Yeah, like John Wick style.
Are you talking about scissors, Bobby?
That or just get with your fingers. So
I can't do it like that. Which is worse, Expendables 3 or Rambo 5? Probably Expendables 3. I think.
Based on the fact that everything was wasted, it's had potential, but it was wasted, especially with Wesley Snipes being horribly underused.
I think because you got a lot more people in there, even big names, and so that holds more weight. Rambo 5 was just a pointless movie where nothing happens until the last 10 minutes. But Rambo 5 is not as long as Expendables 3. So, now what do you say?
Yeah. I say Rambo 5. I haven't seen Expendables 3 yet, but I've seen Rambo 5.
Maybe a slight edge to Expendables 3, because at least I saw Rambo 5 in theaters. So.
Yeah, I saw both of them in the theater. I wish I didn't. Scream 5 is worse.
Yeah. I felt like there was actually some decent moments in Scream 6 where, especially with the way the killer was portrayed, he was a bit aggressive. I have to give the movie credit for that at least.
Yeah,
the killer wasn't holding back.
Yeah, Scream 5, he killed Dewey. Scream 6, it was slightly better, but I still don't really care about the core 4.
Yeah, the core 4, especially that one where I don't want to get into it.
Yeah. Oh, it's fine. So
at least the lead actress is kind of hot and she's baneable.
Jenna Ortega?
She's all right, I guess, but the other one, the other brunette, the older one.
Oh, what's her name? I forgot.
Yeah,
it's funny because
name, but she's a brunette, and I like to fuck her.
The girl at work that I'm talking to, her body, she has that kind of Jenna Ortega shape. She's not really, she's kind of small. She's probably like 5'1". Yeah.
Oh, she's 5. Oh, she's very petite. That's cool.
Yeah. She has like dark hair, like jet black.
Oh, well, how long is her dark hair? Is it, shoulder length or below that? Or
well, at work they have to keep it up, bunned up because we're inside a facility plant. But she has kind of long curly hair.
Curly hair.
Gosh.
Oh boy, why did you do that?
Indy 5.
Indy 5 is. Bobby says Indy 5 is worse. I probably will too.
At least Rambo 5 have good action at the end.
I guess I'll have to say Indy 5 is slightly worse.
Yeah, because you have an awful supporting character.
If you removed her, it probably would have been much better.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot to Kathleen.
Kathleen.
Yeah,
Kind
sadly,
of,
it would have been even worse if she had her way. If he was going to be, supposedly the rumor is he was going to be replaced by Bridge, and I would have absolutely hated that movie even more.
and you could tell like the last 10 minutes of the film was just put in. Like they've rolled. You could tell like they went through some different endings with that movie because the whole scene with Marion, it just felt like it was just put in, doesn't it?
A bit, but at least that was. At least it was a good. At least it was well acted, and at
Yeah,
least it's probably the best thing in the movie. And of course, Harrison Ford really is the best thing in that movie. Honestly, Underworld's. You mean the Alien Resurrection is the fourth one, so you don't have an Alien 5, thanks to Ridley Scott cock blocking that one.
I haven't. Well, I haven't seen Underworld 6. Resurrections. I've only
I
seen
think
one.
Underworld. I think it's Underworld Blood Wars or something. I think it's what it's called. I have it, but I haven't even seen it yet.
Yeah,
But
I've
yeah,
only
I
seen-
agree. Sean Little, people owe Crystal Skull an apology.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I've only seen Resurrections, Alien Resurrections once, but that's it. Yeah, Crystal Skull is a much better movie.
Yeah. Let's say Expendables 3 is worse, but I'll say this original script by Matt Serling for Last Blood was great. Yeah, wasn't maybe they were going to do the cartel for the fourth one, and they were going to do the one for that ended up being the fourth one later, but they changed it all up. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's something. There was like all sorts of different ideas for Rambo 4. I mean, Jack can really go into that here,
Yeah, definitely.
and that's something that I would like to discuss again because, right, we still have a lot of that like information that Jack has sent us about Rambo 4, but
Yeah,
I think any of those ideas would have been better than. I mean, Rambo 5. That's what I meant.
I'll be right back. I'm going to brush my teeth.
Okay. So, but let me put this here. I know Steven's gonna be back here shortly, and then Matt will be back in a little bit. Matt Thomas. Maybe Wild Man Beyond will show up. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
So you say Expendables 3 is worse than Rambo 5, Bobby?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we're just waiting. So if anybody wants to ask questions, I think Scotty went to go do something. He'll be right back.
Yep. Right now, Matt is busy at the construction work with his boss, Mr. Slate.
Yeah. I think Matt, he'll be back in about maybe. Yeah, we've been. What time did he say he'll be back? 4?
Yeah.
And then so we have a couple of people that are gone for the minute, and then I know Steven will be back here soon.
Yep.
Wild Man Beyond, where are you?
Yeah, where are you on Mars?
Yeah, we got to get your ass off Mars.
Yeah. He's probably playing with those robots, Mars robots.
We had a really bad tornado that came through here back in July, and it tore up this Pfizer plant, and that's something we don't really get much around here. But what about you, Bobby? Have you been through a tornado?
I don't know. We had a tornado almost come to us, never come to here. It just always goes around.
Yeah, we don't get those in North Carolina. They're very, very rare. So I think we got a few people that are still watching. Now just look at movie news here. Hey,
What's going on?
what's the question here? Have you been through a tornado?
No, I know that supposedly back in like the late '90s, we were under a tornado warning, but thankfully, no tornadoes ever at least came in my area where I lived.
Yeah, we had one here in
There was
July.
maybe
And
some
that was
close
pretty
calls.
bad.
So, yeah.
Favorite.
Damn, it's been a while since I watched any of these movies. I don't remember if I even own any of them. I have Critters 3. I don't know if that's going to count.
I want to say I still haven't seen Inception, but I'm going to go further back, and I'll say What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
I was thinking about that movie. He was really good in it, as Ernie. But of course, Johnny Depp was good in it.
Yeah. So I would say that.
I'm trying to remember one that I remember. I liked Catch Me If You Can. He was good in it.
Oh yeah, that was a really good one. You live in Michigan. Wow.
I know it gets cold up there in Michigan.
Yeah, I wonder how far you are from Canada, Sean. You're probably not far from Matt Thomas. Yeah, me and Alex, we're like maybe an hour and 20 minutes apart. So one day we'll get up. I'm sure we'll hang out,
Shoot the shit and whatnot.
Yeah,
We definitely need to have like a live interaction with ourselves, just hanging out, shooting the shit,
that'd be cool.
watching a bunch of films, having some drinks,
Oh, you live in the UK? Wow.
It's pretty far.
Yeah, I'm just looking at movie news here. So what are your thoughts on this new is it Killers of the Flowers Moon? It's like 3.5 hours.
Wow, it's that long. Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to sit through that if I do see it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was very fortunate I sat through Oppenheimer, even though it's a good movie, very well acted, but it's really long. Damn, 3.5 hours? Shit.
Scorsese, I mean, where's your editor at? I haven't seen any of those.
I've heard of them, but I haven't even seen those yet.
I want to watch Wolf on Wall Street. I have it on Blu-ray.
I know that Margaret Robbie's in that room, the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
So it's Matthew McConaughey. Oops, gracious. What am I thinking?
India has better films than the U.S.
There
now.
was one that sadly I kind of already watched like a story recap. It's called Freddy. It seems like it's an interesting film right there, but it's like a Bollywood type of. For some reason, Disney Hotstar released it somehow.
Yeah.
But it does have an interesting little plot to it, and even though the guy is a bit of an introvert and he can be seen as the villain, you kind of feel for him.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
Yeah, I imagine there's a lot of that. So
Yeah, I want to go so the way I was going to do the Craven Files was that whenever we read off like the information, I was going to like display it in text form on the screen so you guys can see what's being read.
yeah, I'd like to see that.
How naked are we talking?
Yeah, exactly. Are we talking like, is it only in the chest, or does she go full frontal?
So, I guess between Rainbow 4 and 5 and all the different script ideas, eco terrorists, escaped convicts, Al Qaeda. Wow. Well, I would have loved to have seen that the idea for Hunter, take the sci-fi route.
Hmm. I definitely heard of those films. I have Lucy somewhere. I can't remember if I have Ghost in the Show or not. But I know I have Lucy.
I haven't seen either one.
Scarlett Johansson. He's definitely recommending that movie. Wolf of Wall Street. It's so good.
Yeah, I have it on Blu-ray, and I think it's still wrapped.
And it's still what?
It's still in the plastic.
Hmm.
So, oh wow, full frontal.
Oh.
Yeah, Scotty got excited. Yeah, I got.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, I mean, once I'm done with these requests, you guys can request more.
DJ asked about favorite movie detective.
Oh man,
I'll say like one. I don't know which ones are my favorite. Let's say Nick Cochran from Black Rain. I think didn't you do a review of that movie recently?
yeah, that's a good one. I know I could say Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, but
That's more of comedy.
comedy. I guess you could say Brad Pitt's character in Seven, right? Maybe.
Yeah. I guess so.
Oh, thank you, Meadowland fan.
No. Hell, I think Christopher Lambert made a good detective in Resurrection. I don't know if you ever saw that movie.
I haven't seen that. I've heard about it. I was looking at movie news here. Let me see.
What's the scoop?
Danny Glover is playing Santa in a Disney movie.
A Black Santa, eh?
Let me see here. Yeah, it's called The Naughty Nine.
The Naughty Nine?
Yeah, it's like a Disney. It might be for Disney Plus.
Sounds like that could be something for a porno, honestly. The
Here,
Naughty Nine.
I'll do this. I'll save the picture, and I'll screen pop it. So we can get Mike Harrigan as Santa Claus. And you're about to get it. Oh, it didn't save. Let me find it. Let me all files. Let's try that. All right, let me do this. I'm going to screen pop it from the website, so it might be some ads. Can you guys see that?
Sorry. I mean, he's
Santa
like Santa
Claus.
Claus, except black, of course.
Danny Claus. There you go.
Yeah, Danny Claus.
Danny Claus. Old Saint Harrigan coming down your chimney.
Saint Glover
Yeah.
coming down the chimney to a streaming service near you.
This damn fly. I'm going to kill this damn. Got you, mother.
Did you actually get it?
I got him.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I think I did.
The fly's kaput. The fly is no more.
The fly is dead.
Yeah. This doesn't mean that Jeff Goldblum would be involved in there.
Now I just want to see like predators invade the North Pole and have Danny Glover as Santa Claus. Just
They're gonna take Harrigan took the name of Saint Nick, and the predators need his help.
Yeah,
or hunting them down.
because you're taking off. I'm trying to like think of Predator 2 lines and plug in some Santa lines in there. Like, what would those sound like?
Do you mind if I kind of share what I'm going to be, doing with this retrospective of Deep Rising? Do you mind if I share that? So, and maybe you get a preview of what's to come.
What's that?
A
Oh, you mean
preview-
like
yeah.
what you gonna-
Here's what I'll do. Hold on, let me see how I can do this. Share screen.
what? There's literally a scene in Wolf of Wall Street where Leo is doing cocaine on a woman's ass, doggy style. Okay, now I have to see it.
It's not showing up.
Now, no, I just need more reason to watch Wolf on Wall Street.
I thought it would share the Microsoft Clipchamp stuff, but I guess not, which is weird.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't recorded anything video wise this week. I mean, well, not this weekend. I mean, because yesterday things got busy, and so. But does anybody want to see that Danny Glover Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So I'm just looking at more movie news here. Let me see here. Like I said, feel free to ask questions, or if anybody wants to, or if you guys want to ask questions, or do you have any questions you want to ask, or have you guys seen this trailer for Argyle?
Argyle?
Yeah,
That's the Argyle from Die Hard?
I wish. It's
that could have been an interesting little spin-off.
the new action spy movie from director Matthew Vaughn. And it's got Henry Cavill in it, John Cena, unfortunately.
Oh, wait a minute. And I know what you're talking about. I remember I saw an image for that, but I haven't seen the trailer for it yet.
It looked interesting, I will admit. Has quite a cast. Bryan Cranston, Samuel Jackson, Sam Rockwell.
So we got two Sams in the house.
Yeah, it's basically like a spy plot that's happening while it's being written by a novelist, and things are coming to life, kind of like that. That kind of premise.
Yeah, I keep wondering what's happening with Lethal Weapon 5. They're going to maybe Gibson was going to direct it now that Donner passed, but I also heard are we talking the first Equalizer, or are we talking about the guy that wrote all the Equalizer films? Speaking of which, I did see the third Equalizer film, like almost 2 weeks ago, I think. Not a bad flick. I missed the first 7 minutes of it, but.
Do you think there should be a fifth lethal weapon? I can't even talk right. Lethal weapon. What's a lethal weapon? Lethal weapon.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing the guys again, but Lethal Weapon 4, it was a good ending, even though it could have been better. I feel like by the fourth one, you have to admit it had a lot more comedy in it than compared to the first one. So I wonder if they're going to try to make this a little more serious, and hopefully no one gets killed off. If you're going to do that, just don't kill off and just do another typical woke female replacement that's going to do the job better than what he did before. So
that's my fear, that now they would just kill off Martin Riggs, and Renee Russo would, which she's not a bad actress, but you know what I mean? They would go that direction.
They might kill her off too, for all we know.
Yeah, then have Brie Larson take over.
Don't give him any ideas. Johnny English. I know that. What's his face? Rowan Atkinson. He's the actor that's done those. I think
Yeah,
those
I'm not.
Johnny English movies. I haven't even seen them, but I mean, I watched a few episodes of Mr. Bean here and there, and they're always kind of funny and hilarious.
I haven't seen them.
They used to come on HBO back in the day. Professor T on PBS. I don't know who Professor T is.
It's like
Is that Mr. T?
not
Yeah,
really. It's like a
Yeah,
like a
that's,
detective. It's like a detective show where they kind of like a cop show. They discover a person dead and there's a mystery. Who is? What's the cause of it?
okay. Yeah, I never heard of it.
Yeah, it comes on at PBS Saturday at. It comes on Sunday at 8 p.m.
Yeah, I'm just looking at what else. Are you serious? The Titan submarine disaster is being turned into a movie.
No.
What's being turned into a movie?
The whole Titan submarine disaster.
Titan submarine.
The
Okay.
submarine that imploded, yeah, a few months ago.
Is James Cameron going to be involved in it? Is he going to produce it?
Yeah, it's going to be like
It
Titanic.
is being made by Mind Riot Entertainment.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're making it. Now, James Cameron said that, but he doesn't want to be involved in it pretty much. But that's happening. Gladiator 2 was halfway done filming when the actor strike happened.
What was halfway done? You said.
Gladiator 2.
Did you say Gladiator or
Yeah, Gladiator 2, yeah.
there's actually a sequel to the first Gladiator movie?
Yeah, but it doesn't have Russell Crowe in it.
Of course, yeah, because he's. I guess I didn't know about that one, or I forgot about it.
Saw 10 is getting the best reviews.
I just wanted to ask you something. Have you ever heard of a show called Heartland? It's a TV show up in Canada or something.
No, I haven't heard of it. I've never.
Okay. I just don't
seen
know if
it.
anyone's heard of that show, Heartland.
Yeah. My thoughts exactly.
Or who fucking cares?
Wait a second. Get a text.
Yeah, you got a notification of some kind.
Have you ever watched the American Gladiator with Hulk Hogan? Like a game show?
Game show and what?
There's a game show called American Gladiator. It's Hulk
American
Hogan.
Gladiators. Yeah, I remember that back in the day.
Yeah.
Maybe they should bring that back.
Yeah.
Who can forget that good old thing? That
That would have been fun. Oh yeah, American Gladiators. But like the Weapon 5 would have taken place. Whoa.
Whoa, what?
No, it's just my mom. Basically a 6-pack. Well, I mean, so like a 6-pack of soda at a Walmart in Florida is like $7. Like the little small bottles that are like this high.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, here they're like 3. They're like half that. Just goes to show you the different prices everywhere.
Insanity at its finest.
Well, thank you, Sean. Yeah, I mean, I'm still. I mean, you know, it's a little. I think Steven will be back here in a little bit, and Matt Thomas definitely. So I'm still hanging around. But I don't know. Am I holding you guys up or anything? Or
No worries.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, I'll hang around for another 2 hours. And then I have to probably go find dinner. Whatever we're
What time is it up there right now?
It is 3:09.
3:09. Okay, so you're about an hour ahead. Okay.
Same here.
Where do you live, Bobby?
Indianapolis, Indiana.
Indiana? Okay.
Yep.
So we're all over here. See what else can we talk about? And people in the chat, feel free to ask questions. We're kind of Disney's live action Bambi will update the story to be more relatable to kids. What are they going to do? I do that because I'm shaking my head. Are they going to have Bambi TikTok through the forest?
Are they going to have the guy dressed up as a princess from the Little Bo Peep store? Are they going to do a film about him?
Deer/doe? Is that Bambi's identification? Hey, Alex. Okay, favorite fantasy movies from the 80s.
I'll throw one out there since I plan on doing a review of it. I just don't know when I'm going to do it. Krull, 1983. I'm sure that name might ring a bell for you, John.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it. Neverending Story, Willow, Princess Bride.
Legend, let's throw that in there with Tom Cruise.
Let me see here. I'm going to look it up. I'm trying to think off the top. Well, I mean, one that popped up. I mean, I don't know if, I guess Big Trouble in Little China could be thrown in there. I mean, it's fantasy still.
Mm-hmm.
Red Sonja. I mean, no, not really. Weird Science, maybe. I mean, it's a fantasy comedy, right? Comedy fantasy.
Just for the hell of it, I'll throw in Labyrinth. At
Okay.
least that was an entertaining movie right there.
I still haven't seen that one.
Even though it's more sci-fi, let's throw in Cocoon, the first one.
Yeah, you could throw in. Yeah, I would consider that.
Hell, even Highlander, that's fantasy in some way too.
Yeah.
First Highlander. And you're right, John. Big Trouble in Little China will definitely count. So,
have you seen Near Dark?
Nope.
I have not. I've heard some pretty good praise for it, though.
I haven't seen it still.
You know what? Even though it's animation, let's throw in Heavy Metal.
Yeah, I could throw it. Yeah. What if Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer met Bambi?
They would be drinking the water together.
I guess so. Yeah, I mean Jack Craven, if he's still around, he can tell you all about Shadow Company. That was going to be like a John Carpenter.
Alex mentioned something interesting. A movie called Date with an Angel. Gosh, who was in that movie? That movie sounds so familiar now. Date with an Angel.
What game adaptations would you like to see? Done right, DSX. Because they've already done Hitman.
Casey's in that movie. Emmanuel Beert.
I still like to see the
Michael
War of
Knight.
Monsters.
What about you? Got one, Scotty?
Got one what?
What video game adaptations would you like to see?
Twisted Metal.
Done right, right.
Oh, well, I take it back. They did. Yeah, they did make it, but I heard it wasn't good. Yeah.
At least not for me. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but yeah, it would have been great. Yeah, that was going to have like Kurt Russell in it, directed by John Carpenter, and the plot was insane.
No doubt.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Interesting, but I think that Schwarzenegger was definitely made for Quaid. Who can forget Get Your Ass to Mars?
Yeah, Christopher Reeve, I think, was up for that too.
Really?
I think, or
Just you know what would have been interesting if he would play the villain role. I think he could have pulled that off. I mean, Ronnie Cox is good, but that would have been interesting to see how he could have done that.
well, Christopher Reeve is.
As Cohagen, yeah.
That would have been fun. I've never seen Hiding Out.
Gosh, is that like? Doesn't that have Annabeth Gish in it or something? I think he's like he's involved with the mob and he tries to I barely remember this movie because I saw it on either HBO or Cinemax.
David Lynch canceled movie Ronnie Rocket.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Annabeth Gish. Joy Behar was also in that movie. The lady from The View. Of course.
Wait a second, we got Steven back. Hey. Oh wait. Hey man.
Hey, Steven.
Yo, Steve-O.
All right, hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. What is up, boys? How we doing?
Not much. We're just hanging out.
Just hanging out.
We were talking about different stuff here.
All right, cool.
Oh, like okay, this question here. Do you have any favorite fantasy movies?
Ooh, okay. So, all right, Conan the Barbarian, The Dark Crystal, because that counts.
Not the Star Crystal, that don't count.
Well, I actually kind of want to see Star Crystal, but I know it looks bad. But Labyrinth would probably be in there. Ooh boy. Shit.
Earlier I mentioned Crawl, if anyone remembers that movie.
I haven't seen Crawl yet. I want to see Legend. That one looks like a good one.
Oh, it's
from the
good.
80s. Let me actually look at my letterbox. Let me see what. Yeah, I heard Legend is really good. I heard there's like 2 different versions of the movie though, and like they have different soundtracks and stuff like that. So
theatrical
I
has
wanna
the
get the
Tangerine
version
Dream
of that.
score. The director's cut has the Jerry Goldsmith score.
Oof. I like Tangerine Dream, so I don't know. That's going to be a tough choice. Oh, you know what? Clash of the Titans maybe would enter there if I rewatch it.
I got it, but I've never seen it.
I forgot about that movie.
It's really good. And if we're counting like I mean I know it's like kind of like a little bit of a reach, but Big Trouble in Little China, would that count?
Yeah, that's what I
Kinda
said.
Yeah, it counts.
Okay, and then I'd probably there's this really good Hungarian animated movie called like Son of the White Mare, so good. And this animated movie called The Pied Piper. That's what I'm thinking about so far, but there's probably others that come to mind. The 80s had so many great whimsical fantasy movies. It's tough.
Yeah. I said like, Willow, Neverending Story.
Right.
On Big Trouble in Little China, I wasn't sure because I'm like, I mean, it's fantasy
Yeah,
element.
is it fantasy? Is it martial arts? That's like where I'm but I think there's enough crazy, fantastical stuff in there to the point where I would consider it fantasy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never heard of Bedroom Window.
No, me neither, actually.
It sounds like something that so there was a movie back in the day with Gary Busey where he like hides in the attic and he's stalking this family.
Okay.
Is it something like that? Have you heard of that movie?
No, I don't think I have.
Oh, okay, hold on. I forgot the name of it exactly.
Let me look it up right now.
Yeah, it's called Hider in the House.
Hider in the House.
Yeah, basically Gary Busey's like a deranged man, and inside of a new house, he pretty much stays in the attic and he's stalking this family.
Yeah, isn't that more of a thriller?
Yeah, it is.
Are we going from fantasy to thriller, or are we talking about movies of the 1980s?
I mean, just everybody, I like everything, talking about.
Okay, because
yeah.
Now we're talking about everything that goes. I know it's kind of a stretch, but hear me out. Star Wars is a very it's a science fiction movie, but it has a very fantasy storytelling aspect to it.
Mm-hmm.
If you really think about it, there's like a fantasy structure to it, even in the world. So maybe we could consider Empire and Return of the Jedi if we're going that route, but that's only if, because that's more sci-fi fantasy than anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would throw that in there.
Yep. Yeah.
I know
because part of Star Wars' charm, it's kind of like a fantasy, but brought into more of a contemporary sci-fi kind of lens. That's what I think, at least.
Have you ever seen
King Kong? I've seen the '76 film, It's not my favorite King Kong film. I think there's way too much time.
I've seen
spent
King
on
Kong Lives. Not too bad. It's not, but it's definitely not the best thing I've seen. I know that Linda Hamilton's in it.
Oh, the 76 one? I didn't know that.
No, I'm talking about
The 76. Yeah,
I'm talking about the sequel.
Lives
King
had.
Kong Lives.
Okay.
But in the 70s one, you had Jessica Lange. She was actually pretty good in the movie.
That's the one with Jeff Bridges, right?
Yeah, that's the one with Jeff Bridges.
And Charles Grodin, I think is the guy's name. He's in it.
Why couldn't this movie be made?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why can we get that or the Cliffhanger 2 sequel?
Why didn't you make it an animated movie? I don't know.
That would have been so fucking cool. Ty Pond with Brian Brown. No, man, I've never heard of it.
Brian Brown film? Is that the guy that is in Cocktail with Tom Cruise? Is that the guy
For a second, I thought that he was talking about Reb Brown. If you hear noise in the background, there's like this really creepy doll decoration that my mom got for Halloween. It scares the fuck out of me, and it's like it just makes noise automatically. So if you hear background noise, that's what it is.
Maybe it's possessed.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. Is there batteries in it, or?
I think it's plugged into the wall or something. It's a creepy fuck. I don't really like having it in the house. It has like a missing eye and shit. But yeah. So what are your guys' 31 Days of Horror looking like? Are you guys gonna do that or?
It's gonna vary for me.
It's gonna vary.
I don't know. I thought about doing some reviews of certain scary movies. Like I was maybe going to do one of Lisa, if anyone even knows what movie I'm talking about. I know it had Cheryl Ladd in it, and one of the actresses from My Two Dads, Stacey Keening. But there's even going to be, I was maybe even going to do Monkey Shines, and I'm sure people know that movie. George A. Romero.
I've heard of it. I mean, it depends on. I mean,
yeah, it's a Romero flick.
I don't know what I'm going to watch horror wise.
Oh yeah, I just remembered The Dark Half, pretty underrated George Romero film right there too.
Yeah, that's a good one. Never heard of that one. Wait, Rampage? Okay, wait. Okay, I've heard. I think Matt talk about this movie or Mike Brown. No, OCP.
I remember that. I remember hearing about that. Michael Biehn.
William Friedkin directed on Michael Biehn.
Yeah, I remember seeing a trailer. It was actually
on my. I've heard. William.
It was on my. I remember seeing the trailer. It was on my Hellraiser Hell on Earth VHS tape. And I from what I heard, I think they may have changed a bit of the ending or something, or it was edited at the last moment. I don't know if it ever went to theaters or something. If it did, it barely made any money, I think.
Yeah, I think maybe somebody, Fabio or OCP, talked about it, but I've never seen it.
Oh my god. I'm looking it up. Yeah, there is a movie called Rampage with Michael Biehn, directed by William Friedkin. I feel like I would have heard about this. Like William Friedkin and Michael Biehn. Like, I don't know. Oh, by the way, rest in peace, Mr. Friedkin. That really sucked to lose him.
Yeah, great director.
He recently passed away.
I recently saw for the first time The French Connection. It's such a good movie.
I've only seen like maybe one or two scenes from it, but I haven't seen. I got the Blu-ray and the Blu-ray for French Connection too. Oh, wait a second. Shadow Company, written by. Wow.
That has potential written all over it.
Huh, Walter
Hill.
I mean, you can't go wrong with Walter Hill.
I mean, come on, like Extreme Prejudice, The Last Boy Scout, fucking Last Man Standing. Like, come on.
This is the ultimate manly man's movie right there. I mean, for crying out loud, Walter Hill before did, what was it called? Extreme Prejudice.
Would you have, if you had a choice, like if you could pick between Shadow Company or Tango and Cash, but that's around the time it happened, or this, the time frame of that. Would you have taken Shadow Company?
Like, which one would have been made?
Or like, Yeah, like if you would have taken Shadow
I
Company.
don't think that's a fair choice. How about this?
Well,
Tequila
honestly,
Sunrise. Or that film. I probably would have chosen
honestly,
Shadow Company.
with everything, with everything I'm hearing about Shadow Company, honestly, I like Tango and Cash, but I'd rather Shadow Company had been made instead. I'm just gonna be real. That sounds so fucking cool.
Yeah, I mean, I love.
Like Tango and Cash is good, but it doesn't have that much action. And I felt like I don't know. I don't love Tango and Cash as much as everyone else.
I do.
Not
I mean,
one of
it's a
my
tough
very
question. Sven Gulli.
I watch that all the time. So
I kind of know
It
what
sounds like an Italian word for some reason.
it's like a show, but I don't know much about Sven Gulli.
it's still on. Goes on Saturday nights. Talks about does old horror films.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
rest in peace to
Michael Gaiman recently passed away.
David McCallum. Who, I
Air
mean,
Tracks is good, Alex. I gotta see it. It's like a parody of action.
Old Tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you guys ever watch Cemetery?
What
Haven't seen
cemetery?
The other shows about horror films come out on Halloween times.
Oh, the new Pet Cemetery sequel?
Oh, the prequel.
They're making a
that's coming
sequel
out?
to the remake.
Yeah, with David Duchovny's in it.
I don't have an
Okay.
interest. I've never seen any of them, to be fair, but I just don't really care.
Why is David Duchovny like doing these cheap horror sequels to these franchises?
Quick cash, I guess.
I guess.
Just like why did Seagal and even Wesley Snipes do a whole bunch of straight to video shit? They needed
Because
quick
no one
cash.
liked
And that's what they
working
did.
with Seagal, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because Seagal
What about
was
Seagal?
well, because no one liked working with Seagal, so I guess like a lot of
that-
the major studios were like, "No, we can't deal with this guy," and so he just
Mhm.
took like direct to video stuff.
Yeah. $1 million
To be
mission.
fair, some of his direct to video films are decent, like Urban Justice, I will say. But that's not a bad one. But his heyday was in the 80s and 90s.
Was it Into the Sun? That wasn't too bad. Belly of the Beast is laughable.
What's real bad is Kill Switch, if you ever seen that one.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Kill Switch is like I don't like to exaggerate. Kill Switch is one of the worst action movies I've ever seen in my life.
You should try watching Moscow Heat with Alexander Nevsky.
I gotta see that. I hear that's bad. You know what I hear is awful? Attack Force. I hear that movie so fucking awful. I'm like, no.
What's it called again?
Attack
Force.
Attack Force.
So apparently, from what I've heard and seen a clip of, Seagal's dubbed in an American movie.
Yeah,
Because he's that lazy to do his own voice.
There's like vampires in it, from what I recall. I haven't seen the film in like in a year because I did watch it last year.
You know what we should do?
It's
We
awesome.
all
Honestly,
do
I haven't seen any of
commentary on it.
Seagal's straight to video stuff, and I keep hearing it's like you say,
Hey.
pretty much shitty, except for
I'm
maybe
game.
you.
Yeah, let's all do it. Let's all watch the shitty direct-to-video Seagal films and make a commentary on it.
Oh god! Well, all of them. That's 20 years of crap. Where do you want to start?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's. Well, let's see.
Hey, Grand Theft Ruben.
I'd say
What's going on?
Maybe we could put it in a post and let people pick the movie.
Yeah, I'm curious about the
that-
Belly of the
that's
Beast.
just
'Cause
like
I remember when
fun
you did
kind
your
of feature.
Popeye's chicken sandwich, you mentioned that title, Belly of the Beast.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh,
What do you
Seagal's definitely got a belly of the beast.
Yeah,
He is the belly of the beast, probably.
yeah.
So,
And he
yeah,
is.
Seagal's stomach is definitely the belly of the beast. It's craving some really shitty food.
Oh,
And he
you know
always
what else
goes-
was a really
He's going to eat
shit
that
one?
whole entire China buffet, probably.
And he's always going back for seconds and thirds and fourths.
He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, Yeah, just
And
give
he
me
definitely
more,
would.
give me more.
He'll
Don't be
definitely consume
scared.
all the desserts in the world too. While he's
And
at
he loves that chocolate fountain at Golden Corral.
Oh yeah, yummy.
He probably swims in it for all I know.
Probably just like a little swan dive in there.
He definitely would love being in the Willy Wonka chocolate factory. He can definitely swim in there.
Yeah.
He'd probably swim in it and drink all of it, probably.
Oh, yep. They'd have to refill it.
Yeah, and he'll definitely eat those blueberries, and he'll definitely start to float. I guess too.
Yeah.
No, he'll blow up. He will literally
blow up,
blow
yeah.
up. Combine that with his weight, he will literally blow up.
Yeah.
Like a balloon.
Now I just want to put the Everlasting Gobstopper in one of his movie
Oh yeah, that's what it's
titles.
called. Everlasting Gobstopper.
And put Joey's World Tour in
He'll
there.
probably eat more than one of them though, and he'll definitely blow up.
You still enjoy all of Seagal's direct-to-video movies?
There's some that are good, but like most of them are bad. Like, I mean, The Keeper wasn't bad, but it's not great. But then you get to stuff like Attrition and Kill Switch and fucking Sniper Special Ops, where he's barely in the movie and he's sitting in a hideout with this other, his other army buddy. I don't fucking care. That movie sucks. And it's like most of them are crap. There's not much enjoyability from them, to be honest. Mercenary for Justice is another bad one. Like, Attrition is atrocious. There's more bad than good, in my opinion.
Today
Driven
You
to Kill
Die.
wasn't bad. I'll say that. Driven to Kill was not bad.
I remember
I didn't mind Driven to Kill.
that one was all right. I've seen that one.
You need subtitles, though. His accent that he tries to put on is really dense.
Yeah, he's like playing a Russian hitman or something, right?
Yeah, he's like playing like a Russian guy, and he's like his daughter's in the hospital.
But if we put it in the post, if anybody like wants us to do a commentary for a really bad Seagal film, I'm down.
Only if it's a really bad one.
And only if I can somehow access it. So I don't want to have to pay for shitty straight-to-video Seagal films, if you know what I mean.
Let's
Well,
be real. All these movies are on Tubi and Prime. No
wouldn't be
one
on
really
Tubi?
cares to charge money for these.
Well, it's either that or we do Annihilation, because we did a commentary for Mortal Kombat, and we still haven't done Annihilation.
Oh God, Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
How about we put a vote to it? Let's
That'd
do a
be
vote
fun,
right
too.
now. Okay, for anyone in the chat, I don't mean to be taking over your stream, John.
No, go ahead. You get there's five.
Who wants to? Should we do a commentary for any of Seagal's shitty straight to video, or do we do a commentary for Mortal Kombat Annihilation, which has moments of entertainment, but it's just overall really shitty?
So
Either way, it'll be fun.
Annihilation versus 20 years of really bad Seagal direct-to-video era.
Yeah,
Yeah.
MK Annihilation
Donut
versus
Beard
all
Seagal?
the shitty straight to video sequels.
And believe me, he's done a lot. So
Going
we have
overboard.
room to choose.
That would be far more torturous than any Seagal direct-to-video Seagal movie. Have you seen Going Overboard?
No,
I
I
mean
have
the Adam
not.
Sandler movie, right?
Oh my gosh, it's brutal. That's brutal.
Oh no, let's talk about brutal. Universal Soldier 2, not the return, the straight to video TV movie that did not have Van Damme. Have you guys seen Universal Soldier 2? Like that Canadian made for TV movie with Burt Reynolds?
Yeah, there was one called Brothers in Arms 2 as well, I think.
I didn't even finish the third one, and usually when I start something, I finish it. But my God, I don't even know.
There was like 3 of those, if I'm not mistaken. Like 3
there was
sequels.
2, and I was at a CD trader. I saw the DVD. I'm like, wow, Universal Soldier. That's pretty cool. I watched, and I was like, oh God, I made a grave mistake.
It's
I should have just stuck with the return and the original.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation, Ruben says.
Okay, so I was wrong. I thought there was like 3 more sequels, but there was only 2. There was Brothers in Arms and Unfinished Business. Then we got The Return in '99. Then there was more sequels involving the Van Damme character, Regeneration.
I didn't mind those, but I liked the direct to video ones that Van Damme did. Regeneration, and Day of Reckoning. The Return was good too, but those other two, the Brother in Arms and the one, like, fuck, I can't do it. It's too bad. It's too bad. Nope. I'd rather start drinking.
Are those like knockoff Universal Soldier movies?
They're not knockoffs. They're like non-canon sequels that did not have Van Damme return, but they had like Burt Reynolds and Gary Busey as villains. But Burt Reynolds is sitting down in like a high chair for most of the movie.
He's like, I want to be part of this.
Really? Under Siege, the Aliens. Or should be titled Under Siege 3 Invasion or Area 51.
Why on earth would so wait, would it be Die Hard on a moon base or some shit, or and then it goes to Area 51, or like what the fuck?
It would be like at the very end of the movie, Seagal gets fire in the sky. I don't know.
Oh God. And the aliens actually escape their prison and take over the military base.
He ends up saving the day by eating the aliens.
He eats the aliens. He makes them into donuts.
You know, if it's like Independence Day, I say go for it. Where they invade the Earth,
bad, actually.
And Seagal is like kind of like the Will Smith character. I don't know.
Under Siege 3.
But that's so crazy. Patty Hearst. I've never seen it.
Me either.
They were going to try to do a reboot of Universal Soldier, but I don't think anything's happened since then. This was going back to October of 2018.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, it was a guy named Richard Wink was set to write the film. I don't know what the guy's done. He wrote the second Expendables films and the Equalizer films. So yeah,
that's not too much of a red flag, to be honest. If it was Expendables 3 or 4, I'd be more concerned, because Expendables 2 is not horrible. It just is a neutered Expendables 1.
Yeah, he wrote 16 Blocks. I believe that's a film that had Bruce Willis. Apparently, he directed a movie called Wishcraft. I barely remember that movie.
I did see where Scott Adkins interviewed the guy that played Tong Po in Kickboxer.
I gotta see those Scott Adkins interviews.
Yeah, well, he has like a podcast channel.
You know, I heard he got Seagal on there.
Yeah, he had Seagal on there. He had Jeff Speakman.
Yeah, Jeff Speakman on his show? No way.
Yeah, what's it called? Oh, The Art of Action. Yeah, that's what it's called. No Van Damme, though. It's weird. Like, he hasn't interviewed a Van Damme.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and there was a sequel that had had William Baldwin in it. So there was also wasn't there a film with a firefighter? Was it Ladder
49, I think it's called.
Yeah, I think it's Ladder 49.
I kind of wish. I mean, like, why hasn't there been like a firefighter action movie?
It's funny how last week someone was talking about had Howie, what's his face? Howie Long, I think.
Firestorm. Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, Firestorm, is that the one?
I guess so. Firestorm.
Oh, yeah. Howie Long, the guy that was in Broken Arrow.
Yeah.
As one of the bad guys. Yeah, I heard he did an action movie. I think it was Firestorm. I want to see it.
Like, that's the only film he did.
Apparently, yeah, it's like the only film he did outside of Broken Arrow. But it'd be cool. Yep. Like, imagine. Well, I mean, hold on. Technically, we did have a firefighter action movie outside of that. Just give me a moment. I'm chewing pizza.
Well, you could say Collateral Damage.
Yeah.
Arnold's character is a firefighter.
Just about to say that, because he is a firefighter, and he never uses a gun in that movie. So
yeah.
Which I thought was interesting. I mean, he used grenades a little bit, but.
Then I think he kills the main villain with the axe, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
He was like, he goes, no, throws it at him.
That film was a victim of bad timing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
I think
would have
it was definitely
released,
going to come out like around the same time that the 9/11 attacks happened. Then it got
I
delayed
think
to like March 2002.
I want to say it came out in February of 2002 because
if
I
it
saw it
came
when
out
it
in the
came out.
'90s, it would have been much more successful.
Okay, so that oh, so there was like a Jackie Chan movie where he was gonna play a firefighter on the World Trade Center, or like Nosebleed. And what's that about? Come on, Jack.
Rennie Harlan was going to direct it. No
Interesting.
way.
Okay, you were
I would
right,
have been
John.
down
It
to
came out
see
in
it. Rennie
February of
Harlan's an underrated
2002. I thought it was
director.
March, but I guess I was wrong.
I want to see that show. I hear it's good.
Oh, martial law.
Yeah, it's like an
Isn't
action
that a
show.
TV show? Sammo Han?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like
Yeah,
an
it
American
only
TV
lasted
show.
like a couple of seasons. I know that Sammo Han and believe it or not, Chuck Norris did the crossover between their shows of Walker Texas Ranger, believe it or
Oh,
I
that's
think
cool.
Arsenio Hall was in that too. Martial law.
not. Mm-hmm.
Okay, rank these
I think
movies.
Kelly
characters?
Hu was in that show too, martial law, and then Nia Pepples was also in Walker Texas Ranger.
Yeah. I'm gonna rank them. I'll let you guys go ahead.
Rambo, Indiana Jones, John McClane, Terminator.
All right. Fuck. John McClane, T-800, Rambo, Indiana Jones, and Neo. All of them are great, but that's how I'd rank them.
It's hard to rank those characters.
Rambo.
Very good. Awesome.
I'm gonna say Rambo. I think about how bad like Dark Fate was and Indy 5 was and Rambo 5.
Let's focus on them on their prime, the characters
Okay.
in their best moments, because then.
Rambo, John McClane, Indy, Terminator, and Neo.
Okay, I'm gonna do Terminator, Rambo. Both are tied. I guess. Oh yeah, John McClane will be third. I guess you can say, and then I'm trying to decide either Indiana Jones or Neo. I guess I'll do Indiana Jones then Neo. So,
Oh wait, really? I had no idea.
Really?
so it was a vehicle for Stallone, but he's quit that project, huh?
I wonder if Stallone did that movie if it would have been more successful, because I heard it didn't make that much money.
Top 5 musical icons?
That's
I don't know if I can give a 5. I mean, I would definitely put maybe Freddie Mercury's up there somewhere. I don't have to really think about that one. You guys want to come back to that one?
I mean, I know 5 musical icons, but I'm not as much of a music guy, so I probably wouldn't be able to do this one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can come back.
Robert Patrick is Pepsi Man. Okay, make it happen.
Would you like to see Sergeant Rock? That was supposed to happen back in the day with Arnold.
No, I think that it was better with McClane.
Is
Arnold?
Alex real quick? Is Alex and Jack Craven the same person? I mean, like it seems like they know just as much about, like they know about all the same material
Yeah, but
regarding.
you're talking to each other.
Yeah,
Curry did the voice of the One, the villain of Martial Law Season 2. Okay, interesting. Scotty, you ever been to the country of... Nope, I've never been to the Netherlands.
I've heard of Communion with Christopher Walken.
I've heard of it as well too. Never got a chance to see it though.
I think it's on Tubi.
Yeah, I remember seeing it on Tubi.
Okay.
But since I guess I tried to see if I can somehow download it for free, I'm not able to, sadly.
First Avenger and Iron Man 3. Captain America First Avenger, to be specific.
I was going to say Captain America as well. So
Yeah, Captain America, the first one.
First Avenger.
It feels like an old school Men on a Mission
Avengers
movie,
2.
but with a superhero
Yeah,
coat.
Joe Johnson.
Yeah.
Anything, he should have directed Indiana Jones 5.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot
he had
about
a sense of adventure with him, with his directing, so I think it would have worked.
Yeah, the Incredible Hulk. I could throw that in there.
I personally wouldn't. I find that movie to be a little dry for my taste.
What? Come on.
I do.
Come on. Shit.
Did you like? What do you think of that compared to Hulk 2003?
Now, I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen the Ang Lee Hulk yet, but I didn't love the 08 Incredible Hulk.
I thought it was good. Even the Hulk 2003 one's okay, but it did kind of get the way the Hulk looks in there. It's a bit dated and.
Listen, I'll tell you what. I'd rather watch Incredible Hulk. I'd rather watch Incredible Hulk than She-Hulk any day of the week.
I was about to ask you, would you rather watch The Incredible Hulk than Mark Ruffalo's portrayal over the past decade?
Probably, I would probably want to see Norton as the Hulk when compared to the fact that Ruffalo, there's no duality between angry Hulk and smart person. It's now that's so combined. It's the nerd Hulk thing's getting a little bit old that they're doing. So I'd rather Edward Norton. If that makes sense.
Because now Hulk is handing around, breakfast tacos and
and
Breakfast
taking
tacos.
selfies and everything like that.
Want to be Shrek?
interesting.
I'm
No,
guessing it was going to be far cheaper to film in Europe compared to what it was in the U.S. So yeah,
McTiernan was going to direct.
that would have been good.
Oh, of course it does, though. But that's like,
Yeah, I haven't even seen She-Hulk, and it's nothing more than just a twerking pile of mess.
I refuse to watch that show.
You don't have Megan Thee Stallion in the 2008 movie.
That's true. You don't have Megan the Stallion.
The Stallion, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no twerking from Abomination.
Wait, even Abomination does that in the show?
No, I forgot he's in it.
Oh.
Past Midnight with Rutger Hauer.
Never heard of it.
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't heard of it.
Speaking of Rutger Hauer, Surviving the Game's coming out on Blu-ray.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it though.
I want to. It looks good. Because I like Hard Target, and apparently it's similar to it in the sense that it's like a dangerous game kind of movie. So it looks good.
Okay.
I know this is going to be the controversial opinion
The
of
Flash.
2023. My favorite movie of 2023 is John Wick Chapter 4. I know some people are not happy with the ending, and I get it. But
I still liked it for the most part, but it's not my favorite.
I get that. That's fair.
I'm gonna say, ooh, this is tough.
I definitely thought Mission Impossible 7 was pretty good. Dead Reckoning Part 1 was decent. So
Now that I haven't seen Mission Impossible 7.
I don't know if I have a favorite this year because I've seen a little bit of a few movies. Mutant Mayhem, I've seen a little bit of, and I was losing my mind.
It was not that good.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I'm not even a Turtles
Raising the
guy.
hell out
I
of
didn't
it,
think it was
but-
that girl. Good. I like the animation in Mutant Mayhem, but I thought the Turtles were really just. I didn't like
and
them.
of course
I
they
didn't-
made April ugly.
Yeah, no, they made April super ugly, and she was kind of irritating in the movie, to be honest.
Yeah.
The Garbage Pail.
Oh my god, I heard
I
the
haven't
movie
seen it.
so bad. Oh, Guy Ritchie's.
Oh, I think Guy Ritchie got Steven.
Yeah, the garbage must have got to him.
Okay, so I'm gonna go till 5 here. So I'm eating dinner at 5. Okay, we got Steven.
Sorry,
Oh, no, you're
Mark
fine.
sabotaged my connection.
You
Nah,
thought,
just
guy.
clicked the wrong link.
So I'm gonna do this until like 5 o'clock.
Okay, that's fine.
Then I'm gonna eat dinner. But what were let's see? Oh, Bobby's got a question.
Thoughts on Masterpieces Theater? I've never heard of that, to be honest with you. Let's see.
With the
With the
writers.
writers say,
Oh, you go ahead. Yeah.
sorry, I gotta stop interrupting. My bad.
I know for you. No, you're good. I mean, it's going.
I don't know what my most anticipated movie of 2024 is. Maybe Deadpool 3, but I heard, that I don't know why we're getting Hugh Jackman back. Look, don't get me wrong, I love Hugh Jackman, but Logan kind of perfectly ended it. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Well, this is before, right?
This is the prequel. Yes, that's what I heard.
And apparently, like him and Deadpool are going through the timeline of 20th Century Fox characters. Like that's why they're pulling in a bunch of people to do cameos, like Daredevil and Cyclops and Jean Grey and Storm.
I feel like that meta stuff is going to be its crutch, and I hope the movie's good enough to get past that. But
Mac and me.
Never seen it. Don't plan on it.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've heard.
Heard horror stories.
Great director. I like the. Did he direct Ben-Hur? We did the Ten Commandments and.
Wait, is he the guy that did all those epics you're talking about?
Yeah, the epic shit. The only one that I've seen is Ben-Hur, and I think it's okay.
I haven't seen any of his movies. I know my dad loves the Ten Commandments, but I've never seen any of his movies.
But hopefully Matt comes. Like, it's what time did Matt say he was coming back? Around 4?
I think he said he was going to be here 4:15ish.
Yeah. So like I said, I'll go for till like 5 or 10 after 5 because I'm eating steaks.
Yummy. I've only seen The Crow, which ironic. The Crow is my favorite movie, and I haven't seen any other Alex Proyas movie. So,
I do have Dark City. I keep hearing there's a lot of praise for that movie.
I hear that one's good too.
Yeah.
I hear iRobot's pretty good.
Yeah,
I
heard iRobot. The last one we did was Gods of Egypt, and I heard that one wasn't very good.
Oh, I heard that movie's awful. The CGI looks really bad in that one too.
Oh, the gods. Okay, yeah. With what's the name? Oh man,
Gerard Butler is in it.
Gerard Butler. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the heck? That cost.
I hear Knowing's kind of decent, but I haven't seen it yet.
Hercules New York's awful.
Oh, come on. At least it's guilty pleasure. I mean, I don't know what version you saw, but the dubbed one is quite hilarious.
The one where, the scene where he fights the bear in the park, that's funny. I will say.
Does anyone ever remember the other one that never really gets talked about? Raw Deal.
Raw Deal's so good. That one's
good.
underrated.
Yeah.
That's one of my top 10 favorite Arnold films. I was going to
say, every time I think of that movie, I think of the scene where he goes into the rock quarry, listening to the Rolling Stones.
And just shoots him in his car.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's such a good theme. I love that movie.
I especially like it when he loads up and you hear that nice little kick-ass theme with it. What's also funny is that whenever the mobsters know they're getting defeated, the one was like, "Call the fucking cops." When shit's getting real.
What's the one? Don't drink and bake. Yeah, that's the line he has in the movie.
One.
Yeah.
You should not drink and bake.
Yeah. Lolita.
Which one are we talking about? The 62 with Kubrick or the one with Jeremy Irons that came out like 35 years later?
Never seen either version, to be honest.
It's well acted, but the content's not exactly,
right,
something to be, remembered.
The Stepford Wives.
I think the 75 one was pretty decent. I know there was the one that came out in 2004, which seemed like it was a bit more comedy-ish and satirical in a way, where this one was a little more, horror focused and dramatic as well. But it does have it has a downbeat ending, sadly. So.
Oh wow! I didn't know this. Pentathlon, is that the Dolph Lundgren movie where it's like Olympics, something to do with the Olympics? It's like a
I
drama.
think so. Speaking of Lundgren, I was rewatching Direct Action yesterday. It's still a pretty good direct-to-video Lundgren movie if you've never seen it.
I got it like in a 7-pack with like other
Mhm.
Dolph movies. And then that 7-pack has like Blackjack in there and Direct Contact. Is that one of them?
Yeah, Blackjack's not that good. Direct Contact is a different one, but that one's okay. But that one has stock footage from what's that Just Speaking of movie? On Deadly Ground.
Sweepers.
They're not on Deadly Ground. Fuck. Deadly Takeover.
Sweepers is in there.
Sweepers is not bad. Because I have that 7-pack. I know what you're talking about. It's the Echo Bridge one.
What happened to Tia Carrere?
You don't see much of her anymore, do you?
I think she's on Cameo. How much is a cameo? I want to know now that I mentioned it.
Bobby, as for your question, we will go to Texas Roadhouse. Victor Salva gets sent to the carnivorous plant, and John Cena gets to have Braun Strowman slam. But I don't know much about wrestling.
$50 for a cameo, Tia Carrere.
$50 just for a cameo? That's not too bad, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, the hitcher's great.
Never seen it.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're supposed to get a new Blu-ray at some point. I don't know.
Second Sight said it's coming out next year, I think.
Yeah, I was trying to remember if it was going to be next year. I know it was supposed to be due out maybe back like last year or maybe even this year, but I guess
It got delayed, I think.
got delayed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Killer Cockroach Bug movie? Never heard of it.
Nope, but now I'm curious.
Is that the guy that directed Jaws 2? Did you not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think didn't he also do Supergirl? I think.
I think so.
Ruben wants to ask Bobby what your thoughts on Mothra.
I like Mothra.
I like Mothra too. Some of her movies are better than others. Let's just put it that way.
I haven't
I
seen
haven't
one.
seen Mothra, so I can't really comment on
Me
that.
neither.
And Alex asked
Alex.
about the Cheesecake Factory or PF Chains. I've never been to PF Chains because I don't think there's one in my area. But there is a Cheesecake Factory in the mall, and it's all right. I had some kind of appetizer that cost like $8. It was some kind of asparagus
Jeez.
snack.
They're expensive. The Cheesecake
Yeah, they're
Factory is a
expensive.
little pricey, but
Yeah.
I like them. You know, they're not bad.
What do you normally get there that's really good?
I usually get like a chicken outside of a burger. I get like this chicken salad sandwich. That's really good. They used to have like this fried chip sandwich, but I don't think they serve it anymore. I also used to get like these avocado egg roll appetizers. Those are good if you can get those, and stuffed mushrooms and stuff like that.
That sounds good. You're making me hungry.
Well, I'm
Yep.
definitely going to be making myself a very tasty burger for sure.
Nice, yum.
Phase 4
I've
Killer
never
Ants.
seen Phase 4 either. I've seen them. That's a Killer Ants
Yeah,
movie.
I've seen-
That was
yeah.
good.
I've seen Phase 4. Now that I remember it, I've seen like the last part of the film, like the last 15, 20 minutes of it.
I think Ruben and Alex are asking all the questions now. Let me see. Did we mention? Yeah, Tia Carrere. You're gonna make me get a.
Arlington and the Marlboro Man. That one's not a bad movie, from what
You're gonna
I
make me get a
remember.
cameo from Tia Carrere. Now that we mentioned it. Who Am I? Yeah, that's a good one.
I've seen Who Am I? Not bad.
It's been some years though.
Haven't seen it.
Jackie Chan. Did you see the image that I shared a while ago where Danny Glover's playing Santa Claus?
No, I didn't. Where did you put that up in the stream?
Yeah, it's like a Disney movie. I'll show it real quick. Then I'll.
Danny
Is that-
Glover's Santa Claus.
Or if you want to look it up, but I could share it real fast.
Okay.
Let me see here. I don't want to create an account, but it's damn shit.
Oh, nope. I already got it.
You see it?
He looks like a good Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Damn, that is a nice mustache, I have to say.
Old Saint Harrigan.
Yeah.
What? Is this coming out or something? Or
I think for Disney Plus, if I had to take a guess.
well, I hope Danny Glover gets some work. I have not seen that guy in forever in a movie. It's insane.
Yeah,
It
I haven't
seems
seen
like
him. I can't even remember the last movie I saw him in.
it seems like ever since like the first Saw movie, he's kind of like, you know,
I know he
Yeah.
was in 2012. I remember that. He was the president in that movie.
You know what I think his last movie was?
What's
His
that?
last big movie, and this is gonna sound really sad. It was Jumanji 2, I think. No,
Jeez.
Jumanji 3.
Yeah.
Welcome the other one.
Jumanji
I
3.
forgot all about that.
Yeah, I know those movies aren't good, but
Yeah.
I think that was like one of his last major roles. He actually has done some direct-to-video stuff as well, I believe. But I wish do you kind of wish that Danny Glover got more starring roles outside of Lethal Weapon and Predator 2?
Yeah. Okay, here's a question on that. Like, if you had to put Danny Glover in any film of the '90s, what film or films would you could see Danny Glover in?
Okay. Like a film that already exists, not like a film we cast him in.
Yeah, like
Okay.
one that exists.
All right. Let me think. I gotta think about the '90s real quick. Honestly, I thought because he's also a dramatic actor, he could have played Red in Shawshank Redemption. I feel. I know it
Yeah.
sounds crazy, but I feel like he's old enough, and I feel like he's got like that dramatic style to him where he could have played Red in Shawshank. Morgan Freeman's character. What would I have put him? I'm looking at movies. I gotta go back to Letterboxd and see.
I'm thinking too.
Oh crap.
Um,
Do you think he could have pulled it off in the Green Mile, or you think that role of Michael Dark Duncan was meant for him?
that would have been interesting. It would have been cool to see him bounce off Tom Hanks.
I'm trying to think. What movie would have been good for him?
I was trying to think like action wise.
Yeah, that's also something that I should.
Do you think he could have pulled it off as Blade, or do you think he would have been too old at that point?
I think he probably would have been a little bit too old at that point.
Probably so.
I could almost see Danny Glover in like a Daylight type movie.
Yeah, maybe he's like the real father, the birth father. Maybe he, maybe
Where
he
he's
either captured a fatherly or villainous type role.
Yeah, like it could have been in like a disaster movie. He could have been the lead character, kind of like Sly in Daylight, or
You know, why not? Why don't we maybe replace Keenan from Glimmerman with Danny Glover and make that Seagal's partner.
that'd be cool.
That would have been cool. I think that would have worked. It would be like another buddy cop movie, sure, but it would have been interesting to see him in that kind of role.
Almost like a darker Lethal Weapon.
Yeah. Or maybe like him in Long Kiss Goodnight with Jackson's role.
That would have been cool.
Too. I don't know. I'm just a lot of. Oof. The problem is, I think in the '90s he got a little bit older, so there's that.
I know I love this movie, but I almost like, man, what if you put Danny Glover in like End of Days or something,
Have him play Arnold's character in End of Days,
or like like maybe if they did something similar to that, where
I could see him in that. Honestly, I could see him in that. What if he would have played the devil in End of Days? You think that would have worked?
Can you imagine?
I feel like Gabriel Byrne played that role to a T.
I mean, he did, but just imagine him being like,
You're still
"I'm
Predator
never
for me.
Too old for this shit."
I'm taking your ass back to the jungle, like in Predator. We're not going to the city. That'd be Arnold, because he didn't like Predator 2 in the city.
What?
Yeah, have you heard about that? Have you heard that before?
Arnold didn't like Predator 2?
Yeah, he didn't like the fact that it took place in the city.
Why do that's such a weird opinion though, because I mean I respect his opinion, but I don't get it. I mean, the city's like the next step from the jungle. So it's like a concrete
the
jungle.
cities look kind of like the jungle, but more of an urban jungle, as the writer said.
Yeah, like more of an urban jungle. So I don't know why you wouldn't have liked Predator 2.
Yeah, he does have a jungle fetish.
Man, I'm
That
waiting
he
for
does.
Predator in the desert.
Collateral
Yeah, it was-
damage. He was in a jungle. Predator. He was in a jungle.
Who has the? I think Rocket takes the jungle fetish.
Yeah, The Rock definitely has the jungle fetish.
Yep.
But what was I saying? Yeah, he mentioned it in his book. I forgot the name of his book. Arnold, was it Recall? Total Recall is the name of the book. He does mention it about Predator 2, not liking it because it's in the city.
I don't understand that. What else did he say? Did he like Glover in the role or anything like that? Or
I don't know. I haven't read the book.
because to me, Predator 2 is like the only other good Predator movie minus the first.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, maybe Arnold should watch Predators and see what he thinks. And like, maybe
Maybe
Predators
Arnold
should-
should watch.
Well, Predators was at least decent. The other ones afterwards, not so much.
Oh, talk about the Predator.
Or
Prey.
Prey.
Yeah, Prey.
Or The Predator or any of that kind of bullshit. Yeah, Arnold should see those movies. See and reevaluate his opinion on Predator 2.
I don't got time. I'm feeding my
Don't got
donkey.
time.
I'm feeding my jackass. Yeah, can you imagine like trying to get Arnold to watch a movie? I ain't got time. We got time for that. We gotta work out. Like he probably has no time to watch movies. I mean, now he has all the time in the world to watch movies.
He's tired.
Yeah, Predator 2 is great.
I would actually put Predator 1 as one of my favorites from Arnold, to be honest.
Yeah, that's
I
my
don't know.
favorite. I was gonna say
Let
that's
me
my favorite
see.
Arnold film.
Let me see where it ranked. Yeah, Predator if going back to my list, Predator is my number 5 Arnold film. The other 4 being Commando, Total Recall, and Terminator 1 and 2.
Yeah, I would say Predator, Commando. If I give a top 3, then I would say Last Action Hero.
I like Last Action Hero. I saw that recently and thoroughly enjoyed it. And honestly, Last Stand is underrated.
Yeah,
That's a good one. A lot of people don't talk about The Last Stand, but that's a good one. So is Eraser. Eraser is very...
Oh God, I forgot. You know what? I'm gonna put Eraser as number 3 because I love that movie to death.
Oh yeah, those
It's better
railguns
than-
kick ass.
Terminator Dark Fate or Genesis, or any of that stuff.
Yeah, he needs to go rewatch those movies.
Well, apparently, because I was watching Fabio's stream, I think Fabio said that Arnold, because he took the roles for the money, but he said that he didn't like the Dark Fate after the years went by.
Mm-hmm.
Is interesting.
Did he? I wonder if he actually watched it or like did one of his associates gave him clips.
Yeah, and Arnold was like, "No, that's not good."
Yeah.
This is not the movie I set out to make.
What the fuck did I do wrong? Oh,
That's an interesting comparison. Haven't seen the Highlander series, but I love I Come in Peace.
probably I Come in Peace.
I mean, it's my favorite Lundgren film and one of my favorite action movies of the 90s. So,
The University of Suck My Dick.
Oh, this is it.
I
What are
come
your
in
thoughts?
peace and you'll go in pieces.
I need to watch that again. AI generated art. It's lazy. Have you seen this like AI generated art lately?
I've seen a couple.
Yeah, I don't.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be right back. I need to go do something, but I'll definitely be back, and hopefully you'll still be on. And if not, I'll catch
you.
y'all later.
Okay.
Wait, Neopunk, what is the piece of shit film that you're talking about specifically? Oh, Dark Fate. Dark Fate, yeah. Dark Fate sucks. You know, It's so funny with Terminator Dark Fate. I tried convincing myself the first time I watched it that it was good, and then I rewatched it and I'm like, nah, this is terrible. What was I thinking?
From the moment John Connor gets shot and dies, and I'm like, okay, well, this is that type of movie.
Exactly.
And for a while, I'm like, I don't know which is worse, Genesis or Dark Fate, but I think Dark Fate takes the cake.
I think Dark Fate is going to have to take the cake on that one, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Neopunk, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree.
So
look, Genesis is bad, but it at least has some entertaining action in it.
Now, going back earlier to what you were saying about any of the Seagal direct-to-video movies.
Yeah.
Is there any like people in the chat for the 6 people that are watching? Is there any like Seagal movie that you want us to do a commentary for?
Or even the good ones too. That'd be cool too.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay, so I am a huge Toku guy, Grand Theft Ruben. I have Ultraman on Blu-ray. I like more Kamen Rider and Super Sentai more, but I do want to see some of the newer seasons like Mebius and stuff like that. But no, I haven't seen Ultraman. I saw Shin Ultraman in theaters and thought it was great. Ultraman's cool. Ever listened to Gabbard? Nah.
Yeah, I think Grand Theft Ruben is from the Netherlands or something.
I believe he is.
Yeah. So.
How about Attack Force? That's your commentary.
Attack Force.
Attack Force. Oh my god. I'm morbidly curious about that movie. It just looks abysmal.
Let me see where can you find it to watch. Yeah, the movie's just horrible.
I think it's also on Blu-ray.
You can watch it on Prime. You can rent it for like $4.
It's on Tubi. Oh no, it's not on Tubi.
It's on Roku, but you're gonna have ads.
Oof.
And Pluto, but you're gonna have ads and stuff.
That's true.
Urban Justice.
$1 billion.
Maybe that one's out of the question for now. Let's see. Oh, what about Kill Switch? Let's see where Kill Switch is.
Would you like to study the Dutch language?
Maybe one of these days. That'd be cool. It'd be cool to learn a new language. I also got to learn more Spanish because I am Hispanic. But that'd be cool.
I kind of want to learn a little bit of Spanish now since I'm talking to this girl at work, and
right,
like she can, quickly go into her Spanish, like no problem.
Right, she's bilingual, I think is the term.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that'd be cool. Spanish is a hard language to learn, though. I don't even fully understand it.
Yeah.
It's called. I did not know New York used to be Dutch.
So I'll probably, if Matt jumps in here, I'll still go till like 5 o'clock.
Cool.
Because we've been going for like 3 hours now. 3 hours, and like right at 1 o'clock we started.
Yeah.
And
what's Kill Switch? Kill Switch is on Prime with ads.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's oh my god! Wait, let me mute my audio so you don't. Just to make sure, because I don't want to make sure that the movie comes through. But I'm just gonna.
Can you read this?
So you don't get a copyright strike. You Hispanic team? No way. Yo también soy lo mismo, mi amigo Steven. No way. Fuck. Oh god. No way. I am too. Soy lo mismo. I think you're saying that I am too, my friend. I think. Entiendes lo que dije? Yeah. Damn it, dude. I'm sorry. I wish I knew more.
Yeah.
Oof.
Hey, Kamen Rider.
How you doing, Kamen Rider? And yes, Grand Theft Ruben. My Spanish is un poco, the same as un poquito. See, I'm that bad.
Yeah.
Hey, where's Lucy, actually?
Oh, wait, you don't know about all that?
No, what happened?
I will. Hey, Uriel. So, yeah, it's been a while since we've talked, but
yeah,
I still have Lucy.
Okay.
But did you know about turned out to be a male cat?
What?
Yeah. back in June.
Lucy's a dude?
Yeah.
What? How long have you had him and not?
So I'm back here. Like this happened back in June. I came home from my brother's wedding, and it basically, long story short, Lucy, formerly Lucy, was like trying to get it on with another female cat in here, and
Right.
I mean there was like flags going up that I should have picked on this before, but my cat would not get along with my parents' other male cat.
Right.
And I'm like, what's going on here?
Right.
Long story short, we find out that Lucy's a male cat, so I've changed the name from Lucy to Louie.
How long has? Okay, so
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah,
Oh my god, that's crazy.
because before I was living in a house, it was just me and the cat. It was my brother's idea to get the cat, and when he moved out, I lived with the cat for the rest of the lease,
Right.
and I had no idea it was an inside cat for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
But so now Louie's outside, and so he's outside, so he stays outside now.
Oh, so now he's more of an outdoor cat now.
Yeah.
But wait,
What?
not to get inappropriate, but wouldn't you have seen his Louis?
No,
during
because
those
he's
2
like
years?
he's a tabby cat, like he's long haired, so you can't really see
Oh,
the nuts and bolts or anything
Okay.
of that sort.
okay, that's crazy.
And he
All
ended up-
this time you were petting him, Lucy, and he's like, "What the hell, man? I'm a dude
Yeah.
too."
I misgendered my cat, and he got
Mispronoun your
one of
cat,
my
you're gonna get
parents' cats
canceled.
pregnant, and she had 5 kittens.
Oh, so Louis got the other parent's cat pregnant?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and they just gave away the last kitten like yesterday. Yeah,
Mm,
crazy.
that's a plot twist right there.
Yeah,
Oh god, Mutant Mayhem was
Yeah.
not very good.
I
The animation's good, but I don't like the turtles.
I've seen a little bit of it because my nephew was watching it. And I'm like, oh my god.
I like the villain Superfly, and I did not mind Jackie Chan in the movie, but it just was not that good. The turtles and the TikTok and the whoa, he likes anime too. Oh my god, check out my TikTok, or referencing the Avengers Endgame. Like it was not very good.
Yeah, I didn't even finish it. I saw like the first 20 minutes of it, and I'm like, I'm going to go upstairs because I can't take any more.
No, it's not very good.
Oh,
I actually haven't seen Ren and Stimpy. A guy was showing me some of it because apparently it was like a really, really like a non-PC Nickelodeon cartoon, and it looked funny. And it's actually pretty funny, but I haven't seen the whole show. And I'm Cuban, but I'm not Mexican. So yeah.
I've seen a little bit of the Ren and Stimpy documentary, but I haven't finished it.
I want to get into the show, but apparently it's like really hard to find uncut here in the States. This is a good question. The Delta Force or Air Force One?
Oh yes, where's that question? I saw it. Phew.
I'm gonna go with Air Force One, but I like the Delta Force.
Yeah,
That's the force.
I'm
The
gonna go with
Delta
Air-
Force is a little bit too long. You know what I mean? Like you really feel the time with that one.
The Air Force One, I think, is much better paced.
Yeah. Yeah.
And probably better direct. Well, I mean, Delta Force is a good director, but I don't know. just Air
Sylvester's
Force One.
score is great. I'll say that.
Yeah. And Jerry Goldsmith did Air Force One, I think.
Mm-hmm. I believe Jerry Goldsmith did the score for Air Force One. But good job.
Oh, thank you.
Riddles. I'll have to check that out soon.
Man, it was awful.
I cannot imagine. Did you see it in theaters?
No, I didn't pay. I didn't pay a dime.
Good. By the way, John, you met Tina from Nightmare on Elm Street before?
Yeah, Amanda Wiss. Yeah, she's
like a con or
yeah, it was a few years ago,
Mhm.
and we ever since then we've stayed connected. Like we follow each other on social media, and
cool.
like we don't talk a whole lot, But maybe like once in a while we'll kind of like I'll drop a message or she'll drop a message.
Well, that's good that she's like you guys can be like casual friends like that. That's cool.
I would.
I didn't.
I don't know what she like. It'd be cool like to talk to her up here. I don't know if she.
Right.
I don't know how she would probably if she would be down for that, but
Right. But that's
I think it's
cool.
one of the yeah. I mean, I've known her for like 5 years,
Wow.
but it's very like on and off.
Yeah, more like, hey, you'll message me and I'll message you on and off kind of deal. I get it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the Street Fighter films, but I've seen Sony Chiba in Wolf Guy and Doberman Cop and Yakuza Wolf. And I like Wolf Guy and Doberman Cop. Those are good films. Jackie was told by Seth Rogen dumb jokes. So that dialogue, of course Seth Rogen had to make it all about he was not good as I don't know if he was Rocksteady or whatever, but he was not good in the movie, Seth Rogen.
Yeah, I didn't even get to this character. I mean, I kind of just gave up after a while.
Yeah.
I don't hate 50 Cent as a person. I just don't think he's a good actor.
No, I don't hate him as a person. I don't know him. I liked him in Den of Thieves, but I can't imagine. I don't see why he's in Expendables 4. You know what I mean? Just he's not an action star. I will say, I mean, it's cool that they add Iko Uwais and Tony Jaa, sure, but that's not enough for me to watch Expendables 4.
Yeah, Tony Jaa is not. He's brought in like maybe. I'll just say this: the movie is like an hour and 40 minutes, and like the whole third act starts at the 45-minute mark.
What the fuck?
Unless I completely missed something or scenes that weren't shown because it was cam quality. But from the moment they get onto like the ship in the third act, it's like from the 45-minute mark to the end of the movie. It just drags. But yeah, Tony Jaa's in there, but he's wasted.
Damn, that sucks. Boring's also the worst. So if it drags, that's not good.
Yeah, like it just. I mean, there's some bits of action in the third act, but it just where Statham is picking off people left and right, but it's just lame. And yeah, even before that, that's when Megan Fox is leading the team. They get on the ship. They're captured in 2 minutes. And soon after that, that's when Statham had recruited Tony Jaa to come with him to find the villain. Yeah, it
doesn't sound very pleasing.
I'm like, if you could change it around, not saying that it would have maybe slightly improved it. Instead of Megan Fox taking over, you could have had Statham and Tony Jaa kind of be like, like Barney and Christmas, where they're both leading the group.
Yeah.
You could have done that.
That would have probably been better.
Yeah, probably. Wait a second. Is that Matt? Yeah. Okay. So Matt Thomas is not going to make it, unfortunately.
Aww.
I was saying Mr. Slayton telling him to get back to work.
Yeah, he probably got home and he's tied down.
I get that. That's fine.
But we'll go on for another 30 minutes here.
I'm gonna head out in probably maybe 10 or 5 though. I got to get going.
Okay. Well, we can wrap up sooner than that because
yeah,
I know it's going a little and by the time because I was going to get off at 5 anyway.
Yeah.
And if say somebody else jumped in, I'm not going to be on that much longer. So
right.
What I'll do is we'll give it 10 more minutes here.
Mm-hmm.
So for anybody that wants to ask questions, feel free to go ahead. So is 10 minutes good?
10 minutes is good. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So I know. Yeah, because if anybody else jumped in here, I would go on for another. I would still go to 5. So I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
So hit us with some rapid fire questions.
Ever heard of the Cinemassacre? No, I have not, but I'm familiar with Cinemassacre.
walking out of the gym the other day. Don't know about that. But yeah, we need to get up more. We'll do that commentary, whatever film.
That'd be fun. I don't think I have, but that's very sad that he died in a car crash.
Yeah.
That reminds me of like Treat Williams, his death, because I don't. It wasn't a car crash, but didn't he die in like a motorcycle accident or something?
Yeah, he got hit. He collided with a motor. No, wait. He was riding a motorcycle and he got hit.
I know.
I think like he was pulling out from like a stop sign and maybe he didn't look one way and he got hit.
Yeah. That's true.
Favorite Christmas movie?
Always pay attention to stop signs, but that's very sad because Treat Williams was not that old. I think he was like 60 something.
Yeah, he wasn't old at all. Like,
no,
maybe early 70s.
Possibly.
I would say my favorite is Scrooged.
Mine is
my favorite Christmas film is probably It's a Wonderful Life, Die Hard, Die Hard 2, and those would probably be the top 3. I also put Batman Returns in there. Some people don't consider Die Hard a Christmas movie, and I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Because it's not like Holly Jolly, like the.
It's not Holly Jolly.
I mean, it kind of is. McClane uses Christmas decorations and duct tape to wrap a gun behind his back, and it's, Let It Snow plays at the end. I consider it a Christmas movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's plenty of like, I got a machine gun, ho ho ho, and all that stuff, and
yeah.
So
I mean, it's not like I Come in Peace, where if you didn't look hard enough, you wouldn't know that it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
But mine's Scrooged. I would say that's my favorite.
The Polar Express is also another favorite Christmas movie, but I haven't seen that one in years.
Christmas Vacation.
Have you guys seen Christmas on Strike?
The what?
Christmas on Strike.
No, I don't think I've heard of that one.
No. What's
Megan Fox or Unit 731 Aquafina? I'm assuming that's Megan the Stallion or Aquafina. I'm assuming. My bad.
You mentioned Aquafina. You allergic to Aquafina?
I don't know. If you're asking me which one I prefer, I don't prefer either of them.
Mickey Ward is off the radar and his rocker.
Yep. It's all that plastic surgery going into his head.
Yeah. And that interview he did last year, Tom Cruise is irrelevant. I'm like, and you're relevant, Mickey Rourke.
When has Mickey Rourke been in something relevant since Sin City? Like, let's be real here. Come on, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, good God. Tom Cruise earns his fame,
So, yeah, we're going for 5 more minutes here. So for the 4 people that are watching, feel free to hit us away.
Okay, so here's a good idea.
What's up?
For the people that want us to do a commentary on a certain movie, type it in.
Yeah.
Or we'll give you, or how about this? Okay, so the candidates are Attack Force, Kill Switch, and what's another movie? Maybe we'll even throw in a good Seagal movie like Above the Law. So 1 is Attack Force, 2 is
you want me to put it in the poll?
Oh,
I could do a community poll.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So
like 2 bad ones and 1 good one.
2 bad ones and 1 good one. Because Above the Law is also a fun movie to do a commentary for, I feel. I don't know if you've done a commentary for it already. Yeah. Exactly. Because Mickey Rourke is bitter that he does not have a career right now. Again, outside of Sin City, I have not seen him in anything recently.
Moby? Do you listen to Moby?
Nah. Well, no. I thought they were familiar for a second. I don't think I do. Unless they ever heard of Suicide Oh, I don't even know what that is.
You got me.
Yeah, I don't. Beats me. But
So yeah, I'll put it in the poll. And I know that, we still like, at some point we'll have to do like Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Oh wait, actually, you know what? Replace Above the Law with a Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Okay. You want to be part of that one now?
Hell yeah. That's gonna be way more fun.
I'll have a good one, Jack.
Have a good one, Jack.
Yeah, so what he's referring to last week, well, actually Thursday night, me and Matt was going to record the first episode of the Craven Files, kind of like a unmade cinema discussion series.
Okay.
And the first episode we were going to talk about, and Jack sent us this information, a lot of unmade Seagal movies.
Really?
Yeah.
I know there's one where he was supposed to be like a sniper, and it was going to be a second movie that he was supposed to do for 20th Century Fox or something like that.
Let me see if I could pull it up right here or real quick. But this goes back to like 1992. So there's a few movies that he mentions. Even like in his direct-to-video era, there's movies that weren't made that he mentions here.
Really? Because I'd love to see something like that.
And it talks about Predator 2 and the idea there. The Specialist, he was going to be in that. Yeah, there's a lot here. Even Under Siege 3, I think, was mentioned somewhere. And the ideas for that. You listen to Bad Bunny?
Nah, not really.
Nope.
That's crazy. That's crazy that, he really did want to do Under Siege 3, but with fucking Area 51.
And two, like, a lot of the information here, I don't know if we're going to get all done in one part. Because it's like there's a lot of paragraphs.
So there's a lot of stuff?
Yeah, a lot
of films that were not made and scrapped?
Yeah. And the way I was going to do it, and I think I mentioned it earlier, whenever we do get up, like whenever we read the information, I was going to like display it in text form. So the people that are watching can see what we're reading. But I mean, I have to figure that out. Like how I'm going to edit the thing. What, really? Seagal was considered for Rush Hour 3? You there, Steven? I think Steven, something happened. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, mic issues. Okay. Well, with that being said, we'll wrap it up here. And I know it's it's not 5 o'clock, but I was going to wrap up anyway at 5, but but thank you for everybody for hopping in here, from Bobby to Steven, Scotty, even Matt Thomas. And yeah, it was a lot of fun, and thank you everybody for stopping by, and thank you for the birthday wishes. And got any last words?
Stay awesome.
Stay awesome. Thank you.